From Astound Broadband Stadium in Midland, Texas, Central High School Bobcats football 2024 is on the air, live and streaming for West Texas and the world on Pixelcast Media's Concho Sports Network. Tonight's broadcast is a production of San Angelo's own Pixelcast Media, and Bobcat football is presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. The Little Southwest Conference, where every game is pretty much a rivalry game and a grudge match. And it's going to be another one tonight as the Bobcats are looking for their first district win of the season. As tonight, they take on the Bulldogs from Midland High here in Midland, Texas. The San Angelo Central Bobcats, the Midland High Bulldogs. The showdown is on tonight live on Concho Sports Network. Welcome to the broadcast. 75 degrees here with sunshine in Midland. We're looking for an overnight low of 53, winds around 8 miles per hour. So it's a nice night for some football here as the Bobcats prepare to go to war with the Midland Bulldogs. This is the Pixelcast countdown to kickoff. We are about 6 minutes away from our scheduled 7 o'clock kickoff. I'm Darren Prater. Damon Bell and Shay Harris engineering tonight for Concho Sports, and Arlen Ponder is alongside for the broadcast. Great to have you along, man, and hopefully this will be a night for the Bobcats' first district win after a heartbreaker against Permian last week.
I'm going to tell you, this is opportunity. This is must-win territory for the Bobcats. They have to win this game if they have any hope of getting anywhere in the playoffs in the third season. I think that they could do it if they beat Odessa High next week? Absolutely. Would it be better if they beat Midland High and then turn around and beat Odessa High this week? That would be perfect.
You know, people the mind tends to go to Permian. Of course, they're undefeated, so nothing wrong with that. Legacy, Lee back in the day, and Central. I think sometimes we overlook teams like Midland and Odessa, and they've both done pretty well as of late, especially this Midland team. They've only tasted defeat a few times, and it was close. The Bobcats 3-4 overall, looking for that first district win tonight, and it's going to be pretty darn hard. The Bulldogs offense is averaging 47 points a game out of this run-based offense. How about that?
And they have an incredible running back that's already gotten 3,000 yards on the year, McCoy. So that defense is going to have to rise to the occasion and contain him.
Elijah McCoy will be playing at UTEP in college. He has committed to that. He's part of that 3,000-yard club, and they are definitely going to make you execute on defense. If you don't, they will make you play, because this is not the kind of offense that you run into every week. They have the flex bone going on. Everybody has to block. Everybody has to be a contact player on the offense if they want to play. If you don't, well, but it's going to be a challenge, and they've had to adjust some things and do a lot of preparation for this offense that you just don't see very much, but very effective for Midland, who had a great season last season. They've attempted only 27 passes this season.
Yeah, and they've attempted only 27 passes, and I believe the Midland newspaper talked about their wide receivers are excellent blockers. They're okay with blocking. They don't have to catch passes.
Yeah, and obviously they don't mind contact, and they will give you fits. Quarterback Stroman Bridges is one of the players to watch for the Midland High Bulldogs. He's rushed for over 900 yards and 10 touchdowns this season. Coach Mark Smith of the Bobcats has got the ball rolling. We've gotten some significant wins, got on a 3-game win streak. We need a district win, and tonight would be a great night, because I'm afraid if we don't beat this team, it's going to be a struggle against Odessa, the Friendship, and it could be one of those seasons of, we did pretty good. Got on a 3-game winning streak for a while, and that's it. But this is win tonight, and I think it gets the ball rolling again.
I agree, and I think everybody talks about Friendship being the team to beat at the end of the season. I think if these Bobcats were just one series away from putting Permian with their first loss of the season, I think that they can do it. You know, I've got on a shirt tonight that says "I believe."
Hey, we do believe.
We need to believe, and that's what needs to happen. Is we need to believe that we can do this. And I think those Bobcats, I think Coach Smith has them buying into that.
They are definitely buying in, and this is a team with a new attitude, and they've been looking good. Just the last couple of weeks, couldn't quite get the job done against the two traditional powerhouses in the district. And I'll tell you, that Permian team, I will give them credit. They're tough. They can just grind a game out, make a few big plays. That's their game.
They did, and I miss the fact that we weren't able to have our weekly sit down with Coach Smith, because I had a couple of questions I wanted to ask him specifically about some of those decisions at the end of the game, not being negative, but they came back and we almost pulled it out, but that was close, making that decision to go for it on 4th and 15 or 4th and 22, and that I wanted to just get his thinking on it and say, did you have that much faith in your defense that they were going to hold? And
well, they hold most of the time. That long pass right at the end that enabled them to run the clock out, that was something for Permian.
Yep.
They do that. They will do that to you. Coach Smith is talking about players to watch here. Of course, Squeaky English threw for 222 yards and ran for 116, lost to Legacy. Last week he had a long touchdown at the end that got the Bobcats back into the ball game. So that's the main player to watch on offense is Squeaky. He makes this team work, and he can get you out of a bind with his speed. Let's talk about the Medical Arts Pharmacy prescription for success, Dr. Ponder.
Very first thing, they're going to have to play defense tonight against that run. That they're going to have to stay at home. Those linebackers, that core linebackers that we have, you and I've met them. We've talked to them. Van Sickle, Peruskia, Garcia, and Jackson are going to have to stay at home, and you're going to have to make them run that ball to them. And the second thing is they're going to have to build a lead early, because Midland can run this clock out with that running. We've seen it before with Wall. They can run that clock out. And the last thing is they just have to stop the penalties. Last week, I don't have my stat sheet here, but I forget how many penalties they had apiece. Odessa had a bunch, and we had a bunch. Got to stop those.
The situation has gotten better, though, at least as far as the penalties, because some of those earlier games were wearing us out.
Oh, my gosh, yes.
Central will defend the south end zone, is what I just heard from Damon Bell.
Yep.
They already have the coin toss.
And we have sent Shea away, so it's just us three, and we want to thank Wayne Heidenheimer there in Midland for.
Sure do. He does a great job. Thank you very much, and to everybody who's part of the Concho Sports crew. Medical Arts Pharmacy prescription for success from me: put their tails on the turf. I think that the Bobcat defense, as much as they've improved, I think they can stop this run. I think they have a chance to smash these guys. I could be wrong, and I may be eating crow later on. I think it's tailor-made for them to smash these guys.
And I think this defense was built for just this. If there's any one team, it's for this one.
Got to be disciplined, though. Midland comes in 5-2. They're 1-1, currently sitting third in district as things kind of heat up in the Little Southwest Conference. They started out losing to South Lake Carroll, but they were in the game, though. 48-24. They beat Pebble Hills 28-23. Common opponent, they beat Amarillo 49-42. We barely lost to them. They barely beat them. Montwood, they beat 69-13. Santa Lucis, which is in Florida, they beat them 56-31, representing the Lone Star State. And they lost to Friendship. This is a heartbreaker, though, 48-47. Just by 1 point, they lost that game. They beat Odessa, though. They bounced right back, 54-21. They'll play Legacy next week, and then Permian in the season finale of the regular season. Those games could be good, but they better not look ahead, because they have some angry Bobcats. Heartbreaker last week, same thing against Legacy, 0-2 in district, but this is going to be a tough game for them, and as for the Bobcats as well.
Well, these Bobcats are playing with a chip on their shoulder. They've been playing it all year. It's not so much a chip on their shoulder as much as it is, I think they're just just hungry for another win. And they got those two. They tasted it, and then they tasted some defeat. And that defeat tastes nasty, and you want to get it out of your mouth. And I think they're going to do it tonight.
Both of those games could have gone our way, as the game against Friendship could have gone Midland's way. So this should be a good one as we wrap up our countdown to kickoff. Bobcats are on the field, and we are just about ready to go from Astound Broadband Stadium here in Midland. Our penalties brought to you by Oliva's Roofing and Solar. Shirts Landscape bringing you our kickoffs tonight. Angelo MRI with the red zone. Touchdowns from Alpha Paving. Medical Arts Pharmacy with the instant replay, and Dick's Key Shop for the field goals, extra points, and two-point conversion tries should we need. All right.
It's time for kickoff.
Bobcats will receive the kick. District 2-6A, the Little Southwest Conference. Permian Legacy going to war tonight. We'll keep you up on the scores on that one and all the games around the Little Southwest Conference. And here's the Shirts Landscape Company kickoff. We are underway from Midland.
It goes through the end zone for a touchback. Bobcats will take over first down and 10 at the 25-yard line.
The return out to the 25.
Looks like it went through the back of the end zone.
Okay. I didn't see. The monitor is a little far. I don't know how to maximize this thing. Somebody save me. So 1st and 10 Bobcats moving right to left. Squeaky English, the senior quarterback for the Cats. He had a 51-yard touchdown run last week against Odessa Permian. Always dangerous. On the ground, and there's not much there for the Bobcats, and the Bulldogs are fired up early.
Number 3 with the tackle for the Bulldogs. 18-3.
Hang with us just a second. We lost our monitor. We have to get the binoculars out. So Squeaky English, your quarterback for the Bobcats. Squeaky had 9 completions for 22 attempts, 132 yards last week against Permian. And a touchdown. He had 215 yards, 16 attempts on the ground, and a touchdown. Sorry, that was a 74-yard touchdown run. 2nd down for the Bobcats. Squeaky
Looked like
out
it
of
was
the
a
shotgun.
3-yard loss on the play.
Fakes left, goes right. Finds room to run across the 30 out to the 32-yard line. That's English on the carry. And that'll bring up 3rd down for the Bobcats. Julian Williams is averaging 10 tackles a game. He is a cornerback. So he leads in tackle averages per game. Taj Harris leads this Midland defense in sacks. He has 5 sacks. Darian Mitchell has 3. Lucas Ramirez has 2. Going backwards to the 25. Ball on the ground. He is down, though.
And also a Midland player down on the ground. Nombrano with the carry, number 5.
Just underway here from Midland. Bobcats looking for that 1st district win. They've come close. It would be a good night to do that.
Going to be a loss of 1 on the play. Brings up 4th and 4.
Looks like they're going to try to come at it. Yep, here they come. And the Bobcats get the punt off.
Nice punt, and it just takes a Bobcat roll and just keeps going.
Good punt by Kennedy to the 21-yard line, and that is where the Midland Bulldogs will set up out of their flex bone. Moving left to right. The quarterback is Stroman Bridges. He is a veteran, and he can run this offense to perfection. He is a senior wearing number 2. Elijah McCoy, the 3,000-yard club. He is the senior running back. He is number 5. Watch out for him. See if the Bobcat defense can earn the name the Wrecking Crew tonight and shut down this run-based offense from Midland. First down, ball is just past the 20-yard line. Bulldogs right up the middle for a couple of yards. And that's it. That was Elijah McCoy on the carry.
9:35.
Bobcats couldn't move the ball on them their first possession. Of course, it takes them a little bit to warm up, a few possessions usually. Zayden Norton is number 1, the cornerback on the near side. We'll have the complete lineup for the Bobcats coming up. There's the option pitch. Gets around 2 Bobcats and brought down around the 24-yard line. Still didn't get much, and of course, Van Sickle was in on that, number 7. Let's take a look at the medical arts lineup for the Bobcats coming up. There's the option pitch. Gets around 2 Bobcats.
Forced him to take that ball a lot wider than what he wanted to. That was Peruski at number 25 out there trying to get that.
Aiden Perez.
It's going to bring up 3rd and 8.
I was going to say Aiden is nose guard in the middle of that 3-4. Right side, big hole. And a shoestring tackle. He didn't give up, or that's a touchdown. He just saved a touchdown. That's Jacob Jackson, the junior linebacker. Perez makes the stop. Here's the instant replay from Medical Arts Pharmacy.
It's going to bring up 3rd and 8.
I was going to say Aiden is nose guard in the middle of that 3-4.
Good vision to cut it back.
Right side, big hole. So now we know shoestring tackle. He didn't give up. That's his official introduction to the Bobcats. Senior running back, over 3,000 yards. He'll be playing for UTEP next season. Stroman Bridges looks to the sideline. Sean Scott, Kaysen Robles, the ends for the Bobcats. Elijah McCoy, a lane to run through, and he is inside the Angelo MRI red zone, past the 15 to the 14-yard line.
Norton bringing him down, number 1.
Zayden Norton, he had an interception last week. He has 2 this season.
Just found a hole right there in that A-gap.
They are creating lanes for him to run through, and he is hard to bring down. From the Angelo MRI red zone. Right side. Nothing doing this time.
Norton brings him down again.
And that was, did Bridges keep that time?
No, he pitched.
Okay, I saw the 2. It's Cutter Lang, the senior, on the carry. Second down. First possession for the Bulldogs. Been moving the ball effectively on the ground. And there's McCoy again, making it look effortless. Down at the 5-yard line. That'll be a 1st and goal for the purple and white Bulldogs of Midland High.
6:56 counting. It's going to be 1st and 5 from the 5.
Sandoval is number 50 for the Bobcats on the line. 1st and goal, the option, Stroman Bridges strolls into the end zone for an Alpha Paving Bulldog touchdown. And Midland High strikes first blood. It's a 5-yard run from quarterback Stroman Bridges for the score. A lot of receivers in this type of offense also have to block, and the particular ones on this team love to do that, and they did an excellent job on that drive. Anthony Kolb with the hold. And Cutter Lang.
Extra point is good.
As the Dick's Key Shop extra point up and good. It's 7-0. Let's take a look at the Medical Arts Pharmacy here for the touchdown from Bridges. Right side just strolled right in there, almost untouched.
Just a little off-tackle run there.
7-0. Midland High leads it here in the first. We'll see if the Bobcats can answer right after this. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Check out why First Community Federal Credit Union is the #1 local auto lender in the Concho Valley.
With great low rates on new, used, and refinance autos, we can save you money. First Community has great payment options and low prices for GAP, extended warranty, and credit life insurance, so we can make your payment fit your budget. So be smart, bank smart, and contact First Community for your auto financing needs.
Welcome back to Astound Broadband Stadium in Midland. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. I'm Darren Prater. Arlen Ponder is alongside the Concho Sports crew. Kickoff's brought to you by Shirts Landscape Company. And here's the kickoff from the Midland Bulldogs.
Nice hole, and here we go. Oh,
Almost escaped it. Past the 35-yard line. And that was Zayden Norton. Almost broke it. Good field position nonetheless.
Norton does everything.
Yeah, he really does. He's upset that he didn't escape, but hey, still good. Bobcats sometimes take a few possessions to get going. We hope that's the case right now. Stroman Bridges scored from 5 yards out on a keeper. The extra point makes it 7-0 here in the first. Midland on top in this 2-6A showdown. 3 receivers to the near side. They will send one in motion. Keep it on the ground past the 35 out to the 38-yard line.
Noticed a lot of movement. Receiver coming from one side, receiver going back to the other side. A lot of movement and pre-snap movement, which gets them going, hey, whoa, what are they doing? Ramirez went from one side, Edwards came to the other side.
That was Nembrano, the senior, on the carry for the Bobcats. English takes the snap, hands it off, left side, Nembrano again past the 40, and down at the 44-yard line.
It's going to be about 3 yards short of the first.
Here's the Medical Arts Pharmacy instant replay. He got past Taj Harris, one of the linemen.
Brought down by Aiden Brito, number 3. Bring up 3rd and 3.
Caleb Martinez to snap the ball. See if the Bobcats can convert. It was 3 and out on their first possession. They hand it off. He gets around a few guys and gets the first down. Oh, it's going to be close. I think he got the spot that he needs, though, for the first down. Nembrano on the carry again.
I'm giving it to him, so, yep, they're giving it to him.
Elijah Allen comes out on the field, and that's a first down for the Cats.
Nice block by number 81.
Kasner Stribling.
Stribling.
He has to block a lot. The 6'3", 220-pound junior.
4:48
But he does more than that.
left in the first quarter.
The Little Southwest Conference. Trips becomes Quince on the near side. Throwing it, Kasner Stribling has it. All 220 pounds. Rumbling, stumbling to the 35-yard line. The Bulldog 35. First down, Bobcats. It's squeaky to Kasner for the first down.
Blocks one play, next play comes right back, goes right down the seam and catches a pass.
The good news is he's not the only tight end that can catch and block.
And that's nice. He just did a little curl right there, laid down in the defense. And that's what that running, setting up that running game does, is it gets those linebackers sniffing up.
Rolling right, Squeaky throws, and it's out of reach for the intended receiver. That is Jaden Mack, the senior receiver for the Bobcats. 4:08 to be second down and 10 in Midland territory.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Midland only lost by 1 point to Friendship, a heartbreaker. They can play with anybody in this district, that's for sure, but so can the Bobcats. Throwing left, Gavin Johnson, ball on the ground.
Incomplete.
Incomplete pass.
Pass is incomplete.
Incomplete. I thought somebody got a hand on that.
And that was a good job by number 22, Blade Brandon, the senior cornerback. Watch 22 here. Ooh, that was close. He did get his hands in there. And
Stribling has to put a helmet on that kid coming in, that 22 that you just mentioned.
trips to the far side on third down. Gavin Johnson is on
Free play.
the near side. Yeah, free play. They're going to blow the whistle.
They're going to blow it dead.
Fly. It's an Olivas Restoration and Solar flag, our first one of the evening. Hope they're scarce tonight.
Encroachment on the D. That'll be their first of the night. Oh, yeah, they're going to take it. That'll make it 3rd and 5.
Ball is on the 30-yard line. Squeaky with Elijah to his right. Again, Gavin Johnson is on this side as Allen goes left and back to the same place he came from. Play action, Squeaky rolling, throwing wide open.
And that is Mack for a first down.
Jaden Mack had him wide open on the sideline. First down. I think that's inside the Angelo MRI red zone. Let's see.
Gonna be, yeah, looks like maybe the 19.
If not, it's as close as we'll ever get without actually being there.
Well, it's right on the 20, so we're gonna.
It works.
We'll call it.
MRI
That's
red
right.
zone.
We'll call it.
Cameron Mayfield, number 19, is on the field.
Update. With 6:40 left in the first quarter, Wallhawks 21, Grape Creek Eagles 0.
Gavin Johnson, slot left, handoff. Inside the 15, inside the 10. That's going to be a 1st and goal for the Bobcats. How about John Paul Nombrano, the senior, playing like a man possessed tonight? Went to the left, kind of cut it toward the middle, had a big lane to run through. First and goal, Cats.
Sorry.
Jimmy Edwards is in the game on the right side. Jimmy Edwards, well, he did not escape that time. Little wide receiver screen immediately brought down by one of the Bulldogs. I think that was Michael Waters, the cornerback.
Nombrano was going out there to try to get the block. He just couldn't get that helmet on him, get out there fast enough. Squeaky needs to take a second and let him set up and then throw the ball. 2:56. Ball's on the 12-yard line.
On second down, 3 receivers left, 1 right. English rolling left, wants to square up and throw. Now he's going to run, gets to the sideline inside the 7-yard line.
I'm going to put him out at the 5.
The offensive line had some trouble with Permian last week. They made some adjustments, but Squeaky was taking some hits. 3rd down for the Cats in the Angelo MRI red zone. Jimmy Edwards will go wide to the right side. English rolling, throwing, puts it up, and incomplete for Jimmy Edwards. And he got tangled up with the defender, Michael Waters.
A little bit of pressure there.
So it is 4th down. Evan Vaughn is going to come out onto the field.
2:30, 4th and 5 from the 5.
Vaughn's longest is that 50-yarder.
Still can't believe that.
This one will be for 23 yards. Angle to the right. Placement down, and Vaughn's kick is up. And good! Vaughn nails the field goal, and the Bobcats are on the board here in the first. It's 7-3. Midland still has the lead, but Vaughn gets the Bobcats some forward momentum going here in the first quarter. 7-3. Midland leads in this 2-6A showdown. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Is never planned, and recovery time is never convenient. But the last thing you want to do is wait for answers. At Angelo MRI, you are more than a number. We can get you results within 24 hours at a price you can afford. So when you need to get back into the game fast, tell your doctor you want to go to Angelo MRI. We hope you don't need us this season. But in case you do, remember, it's your health, your choice, your MRI.
Dear San Angelo, we share the belief that expectations are meant to be exceeded.
You think a pat on the back and trust should be earned.
You admire those who always do their best and bring out the best in others.
You believe we should always help our neighbor.
You have a history of embracing excellence and professionalism.
You feel the way we treat each other reflects our community's character.
We are proud to say, San Angelo, you are
Our score here in Midland, 7-3. Midland High leads your Central Bobcats, but Evan Vaughn puts the Bobcats on the board with a 33-yard field goal. 7-3 with 2:24 to go in the first. Here's the Schertz Landscape Company kickoff from the Bobcats. Had to hold on to a footsie until the cavalry arrived, but they got him down at the 18-yard line. And that is where the Bulldogs will start their second possession of the ball game. They scored on the first one. Stroman Bridges, the quarterback, for a 5-yard scamper. Bobcats, nothing on their first possession, moved the ball quite well on the second one. It did stall out, but they got the field goal, 7-3. Here at Astound Broadband Stadium in Midland. Third week of the Little Southwest Conference. Bobcats looking for their first district win. And this is an offense that you don't see every week. You definitely have to prepare for them and know your assignments. McCoy powering his way. He's not just fast, he has power too, across the 20 to around the 23-yard line. Before the Bobcat defense could stop him, Kaysen Robles on that tackle. The slot position in this offense is referred to the Swiss Army knife of the triple option. Coach Thad Fortune is what he calls it. Cutter Lang and Anthony Kolb play those positions at slot. They block, they carry the ball, they catch the ball in that slot row. Swiss Army knife. I think that makes sense. Stroman Bridges tries to get to the outside, and he does. Van Sickle is not going to be able to run him down the sideline 40. 35-30, cuts it inside, breaks a tackle. Stroman Bridges inside the 5-yard line. It'll be first and goal inside the Angelo MRI red zone. And who was that tripped him up finally? Let's see. It's the Medical Arts Pharmacy instant replay. Here's Van Sickle. Can't get to him.
Just took a bad angle there.
And down the sideline. Now, here's where he breaks the tackle. Zayden Norton couldn't hang on to him. Good blocking, too.
Number 9.
Great job, Jackson Kennedy. Sophomore Jackson Kennedy, way to not give up on the play. First and goal.
Coming to that rover position.
Handoff McCoy, hit head on. It's going to be close.
He's going to be just a yard short.
Here's the Medical Arts Pharmacy instant replay. We'll see who hit him head on there. He came in fast. It was one of the safeties. I couldn't make out who it was. Okay. Oh, yeah.
24 seconds left.
Linebacker. That was the Van Missel. That's why I missed him. He's so fast. Van Sickle.
Came flying in.
Went mano-a-mano with McCoy. They give it to McCoy, and he will slice and dice his way into the end zone for the Alpha Paving Bulldog touchdown. Touchdown Midland High. McCoy with his first touchdown of the night.
Robles had a chance to get him right there. Put his helmet on him, but couldn't. He's such a big bruising back that it was awful hard just to get him down.
Yeah, he's got everything you want in a back.
Dick's Key Shop, extra point.
Yes, sir. Thank you for helping me out with that. Help me keep up with the sponsors, man. I'm absent-minded. We appreciate all of y'all. We really do for making this possible. It is 14-3 as the Dick's Key Shop Safe and Lock Company extra point is good. Here's the touchdown from McCoy. Just kind of shimmied and went by Kason Robles there right at the goal line. 14-3, Midland High leads this little Southwest Conference showdown against your Bobcats. You are watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Would you like a time-lapse of your construction project? Damon Bell Photography and Drone Services. Need to check your roof for hail damage but don't want to climb up that rickety ladder? Perhaps you're selling property. We also cover sports and weddings. Damon Bell Photography and Drone Services. San Angelo, it's time to invest in your home and protect your future. Olivas Restoration and Solar, your trusted partner in roofing, solar, insulation, and fencing. Call Olivas Restoration and Solar today for your free consultation.
Welcome back to Astound Broadband Stadium. You're watching Central Bobcats football live on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Elijah McCoy on the run for the touchdown for Midland. Extra point makes it 14-3 as the Midland Bulldogs have taken the lead over your Bobcats. And they are every bit as good as advertised. Here's the return on the Church Landscape Company kickoff. 40-50, 45-40. Down the sideline. Turn it on the Jets. 15-10-5. It's an Alpha Paving Bobcat touchdown. He took it to the house. Touchdown.
Made the house call.
I'll tell you what, I'm fit to be tied at not being able to see. Dadgum. Let's see the instant replay so we can identify the person that just did that. About the 18-yard line is where he started. About the 18?
Yeah, about the 18 and took it to the house.
Hey, ask our cameraman Wayne to identify, please. Well, anyway, 14-10.
Was that good?
Yes, sir.
All right.
14-10, Bobcats back into this one. They take the kickoff to the house. We'll be back in Midland right after this to begin the second quarter. That also ended the first quarter. So 14-10 after one. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
When having a truck is essential, you should drive a Tundra from Mitchell Toyota. A Toyota Tundra is a formidable combination of power, space, and technology. Plus, it's a great-looking truck. Mitchell Toyota, where we put the deal back in dealership.
At Schertz Landscape, we care about the quality of trees that you put in your landscape. Therefore, we grow our trees here locally in the Concho Valley. As a certified arborist, I not only care about the quality of your tree being planted, but I am also qualified as a tree risk assessor. I can evaluate the health of an older tree or the risk that it may have to you and your property. Come see us at Schertz Landscape, where we care about the quality of your trees.
You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Kickoffs from Schertz Landscape Company. Medical Arts Pharmacy. Waits the Dick's Key Shop extra point. Might as well take a look at that.
Yep, we'll take that.
From Vaughn, he already has a field goal tonight, too. 14-10 as we get ready to begin the second quarter. Here's how you get back in a ball game. Take the kickoff to the house.
You do, and you take it to the house at the tune of about 82 yards by my math, and that's why I married a math person, so I wouldn't.
Well,
she could figure it
out.
out.
You're not working with a math person for sure. Vaughn ready to kick it off for the Bobcats. Kicking off left to right. Nice evening for football here in Midland.
Hold on. Stoppage. What's the stoppage here? Is it a clock issue? Okay. White hat not in place.
White hat wasn't ready.
There's the kick.
Returned from the end zone.
Be nice to get a fumble right
It's
here.
out of a tackle. This is McCoy, and he gets hit head on and driven backwards this time at the 14-yard line. There's a Levis Restoration and Solar flag on the field.
Some laundry on the field. It's going to be a spot foul. Going to be a hold. Holding on Midland. Their second penalty of the night.
Cats did a good job corralling McCoy that time, too. Let's take a look.
Good job, folks, staying at home. Looks like that hold was maybe on number 7, McGowan.
Says Troy Sabalos, sophomore, was in on that.
Now we got to hold them. Can't give up these the easy first downs.
From the 7. Stroman Bridges is thrown down at the 4-yard line by multiple Bobcats.
Jackson coming out of that bandit position, number 8. Look at this.
Hang on a second. All right. Medical Arts Pharmacy instant replay.
Got on him, held on him.
That is tough football.
I didn't see who that was coming off that end.
It's Cason Rogers.
Was it Cason Rogers?
Cason Rogers, the junior. Going to run the option. There's the pitch. Not McCoy this time, and down at the 15-yard line. Bobcats Jackson Kennedy.
Picked up 9 on that. It's going to bring up 3rd and 1.
Jackson Kennedy with the tackle.
That was Cutter Lang on the carry.
10:47 left in the second quarter.
14-10. Midland has the ball. They lead it. Bobcats back in it, though. Uh-oh. Big hole for McCoy. 40-30. And to the delight of the Midland crowd, he is gone. Had a terrible field position. It didn't matter because McCoy can make it happen from anywhere. That's an Alpha Paving Bulldog touchdown. Touchdown Midland High. It's Elijah McCoy with number 2 tonight.
And that's what that offense, that flex bone will do for you. It'll open up. You'll key on one person.
Yeah, it's especially when you have an athlete like that, plus a quarterback that can run too. Dick's Key Shop Safe and Lock Company, extra point coming up. Snap placement, kick on the way from Keith Ramos. Ramos has the Dick's Key Shop Safe and Lock Company good. Here's the Medical Arts Pharmacy instant replay of McCoy's touchdown.
85 yards.
Kennedy may have had a chance at him, but he's so fast. Goodness. What an athlete. Well, the extra point good. It is 21-10. Midland High leads your Central Bobcats. We'll be back after this. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Cotton farming in the Concho Valley, that's risky business. Specializing in crop insurance and serving local family farmers for over 15 years, Oasis Crop Insurance understands those risks firsthand. That's why year in and year out, from the first seed you plant to the last boll you harvest, Oasis Crop Insurance is your risk management partner.
Oasis Crop Insurance, service from paradise.
Back at Astound Broadband Stadium in Midland. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Midland High Bulldogs over your Bobcats 21-10 here in the second as Elijah McCoy, a big run for his second touchdown, second rushing touchdown of the evening.
Oh, and look at that. They're going to kick, little squib kick there. So they couldn't get a run back on it.
So the Cats will have 1st and 10 at, what, the 23-yard line? Jimmy Edwards will be wide to the near side, trips to the far side. No backs for English on first down.
There we go, perfect.
Gavin Johnson in motion to the near side.
Squeaky looking, he takes off.
Gets by one guy.
Whoop.
Gets by another. Whoop. Upended past the 40-yard line. Nice run from Squeaky and a first down for the Bobcats.
Ryan Manning, number 26, with the tackle for the Bulldogs.
Nice to see. Coverage good downfield. Squeaky just goes, okay, I'll take off. And then, whoop, just
I'll tell you what.
Does a little Barry Sanders there and
yeah,
jukes him.
He's going to get his yards.
Brings up an Oasis Crop Insurance first down.
Handoff right side. Yeah, he kind of lost his footing around the 43-yard line.
Allen.
It's Elijah Allen.
Their turf monster got them.
The junior running back.
Number 66 with the tackle for the Bulldogs, Arian Mitchell.
Second down. Bobcats trailing by 11 here in the second. 9:33 to go.
We're Larry Moe and Curly here running the show tonight.
What were you wanting my clipboard for?
Because I'm going to throw it.
Oh. Bulldogs showing blitz and they back off. Squeaky throws and incomplete. He was trying to hit Kasner Stribling. It was broken up by Michael Waters, the senior cornerback. Here's the instant replay from Medical Arts Pharmacy.
Oh, he just broke on the ball.
This is third down. You know, the thing to do, and it's easier said than done with this team, with Midland, is to get ahead of them where they have to hurry more than they want to, but I don't know if that would even work.
Squeaky all the time in the world.
As time throws, incomplete. Couldn't bring it in. He was looking for Jaden Mack, who had it off his fingertips, incomplete. So it's fourth down. Here's the Medical Arts Pharmacy instant replay. Oh, and couldn't bring it in. He wants that one back for sure.
And Stribling was all by himself.
Somebody was Randy Mossing the entire time, holding his hand up.
Well, that's the best way to do it.
If you're Randy Moss, it is.
Well, that's the best way to do it if you're anybody. See if that defense will come over and bite on it. Up.
And the punt from Jackson Kennedy. Takes a short Bobcat bounce to the 21-yard line.
Thought they had them where they had jumped off, but looked like they did.
Somebody froze in place.
They did. That was a good job on their part.
Hey, fans, check out why First Community Federal Credit Union is the #1 local auto lender with great rates on new, used, or refinanced autos and a variety of payment options. They can help make your payment fit your budget. So be smart and bank smart. Apply online, 1cfcu.org, or call 325-653-1465. Rates and terms based on approved credit. First Community Federal Credit Union presenting you Bobcat football tonight.
Got us an update there at San Angelo Stadium. San Angelo Lakeview Chiefs 15. Pecos Eagles 14 with 10:44 left.
Hey, what? Those Chiefs whooped a few people this season.
TLCA Eagles 0. Jim Ned 39.
First down here. Pitch. Brought down for a loss. Whoop. Brought down for a loss.
Again.
Again. In the same fashion.
Pete and repeat.
Oh, wow. So who got him first? Bryson Sanders had him first. Right here. Looks like he's down. He
was down right there.
Okay.
Yeah, he's down. His knee went down.
Just for good measure.
But we'll take the other spot because it's further back.
Cason Rogers with the second tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 14. Oh, and look, it was a pass.
Incomplete.
That was a rare sighting.
I know, and you might have just seen why.
8-14 in the
right
second.
in and out of his hands.
Let's see if we can get y'all some more.
They have guys that can catch. I'm just, if you don't throw that much, I guess you kind of have to get warmed up sometimes to it.
Out there in Grape Creek, Wall Hawks 35, Grape Creek Eagles 0 with 7:18 left. In the battle of the Dublin Lions versus the Eastland Mavericks.
I don't really want to hear it.
14-13 Dublin.
Oh, hey! Heck yeah. Past the 20 out to the 25-yard line. On the carry for the Bulldogs, that was Anthony Kolb.
It's going to bring up 4th and about 7.
Kolb, one of the Swiss Army knife slot guys that has to do a lot.
And Bridges almost gave the ball to a Bobcat there. They were in the backfield so quick.
The defense gets it done this time. Van Sickle just stalking back there like a monster, like a beast. Fair catch, ball on the ground, get on top of it. Jimmy Edwards couldn't get to it, but one of the Bulldogs did.
And that was interference. Should have been.
That was Aiden Brito, the senior, that got on the ball.
Got to jam him at the line there better.
Let's see the medical arts instant replay here. Okay. Out of his grasp.
Yeah, it just bounced off his chest. Looked like it was interference. It wasn't. So there's our first turnover of the night.
So these things seem to plague the Bobcats over and over. That kind of thing right there.
7:23.
This team's good enough. We don't need to make it harder than it already is. Ball on the 45 in Bobcat territory. Stroman Bridges. Oh, well, the referee goes down.
And that umpire goes down in the backfield. Makes the tackle.
I think the ump may have helped us a little bit there. Here's the run from Bridges.
Oh, there was a block in the back right there.
That's good enough for a Bulldog. First down.
Sports Med is out there.
Yep, Sports Med is out. Going to check on the
checking on the umpire.
Make sure that he's still all there. 7:17 left in the second.
21-10. Bobcats took a kickoff to the house. But the offense of Midland High has had all the momentum.
And you know what's nice to see about that? Coach Glass goes back and gets on the sideline over there. Our Sports Med person, Midland Sports Med, personal foul, sideline warning.
Where's the get back, Coach?
On Central.
Coach Thad Fortune having a word with Bridges.
Oh, well, sorry. It wasn't a sideline warning. They actually called the penalty. Normally they call a sideline warning and then they call a penalty. So, guess they're going to do a little different this time.
Elijah McCoy's been averaging 184 yards per game. Bridges 120 a game. Bridges hands off to McCoy. He is hit solidly and taken to the turf around the line of scrimmage. And guess who? Mason Van Sickle on the stop for the Bobcats.
Look at him wearing that cowboy collar and just big boarding.
Yeah, I love that. I used to love those big old collars.
Yeah.
Second down for the Bulldogs.
6:40 and counting.
Dogs with an 11-point lead in this district showdown. And they throw, and it's intercepted. Big mistake.
And Norton has a lane.
15-20, Norton 30. Big block. Norton still on his feet. Midfield. Finally, they bring him down in Bulldog territory. Norton. Better be careful. Here's the Medical Arts Pharmacy instant replay.
Good adjustment by Norton.
Man,
Taps it to himself. Then look at this. Once he catches everybody downfield, taking off with him.
Well, Damon, dang it. Show that again.
Here you go. There you go.
Now, right there.
Boom.
That was a heck of a block.
Brought it back to the 45.
It was Case and Rogers with that block.
Squeaky takes off.
English. Inside the 35. He's down at the 32. That's a first down. Squeaky English on the run.
First down. Tackle is made by number
6:15. Ball's going to be on the 32.
Bobcats theoretically have the ability to score faster than this Bulldog team. If they can do that and get a lead and make them go faster than they want to, that would be a good thing. Like I said before, easier said than done. He's dribbling in motion. Fakes the handoff. This is Gavin Johnson. Gavin gets around one guy, and he's out of bounds at the 26-yard line. A 6-yard gain for young Gavin.
Sorry, and I was checking some updates. Some more.
Whoop. Cook then.
Sorry. Wall 42-0 over Grape Creek. Jim Ned 46-0 over TLCA.
Handoff. Looking for running room.
Look at that. He just drags some, and he's going to be about a half a yard short.
Darius Hewitt on the carry for the Cats.
I was looking for Lampasas Badgers 7, Stephenville Yellow Jackets nothing. Brownwood Lions 7, Burnett Bulldogs nothing. They're on homecoming night in Brownwood.
That's usually a pretty darn good game between those two.
Stephenville just annihilated Marble Falls last week.
Hewitt.
Oh, no, it was a Squeaky.
Squeaky. Still going. He took 2 big hits and still kept going. How tough is he?
And the official threw his hat, which usually means the receiver went out of bounds. So,
are you a hat thrower when you coach?
No, I wasn't a hat thrower.
First down, Bobcats.
Nope.
Well, you took some hard hits.
I was raised by my grandfather. If you threw your hat, you were that was like the end of the world.
Yeah, it's like my dad. Don't you dare wear that hat sideways and backwards.
Or backwards, nope.
It is slouchy.
Uh-huh.
And we did not do slouchy.
4 minutes left in the second quarter.
Bobcats knocking on the door inside the Angelo MRI red zone. To Hewitt. Hewitt to the 11-yard line. 4-yard gain for Hewitt.
It's going to bring up second and looks like about 7.
Both teams have all their timeouts.
Central get us, if they can put the ball in here, stop that defense or stop that offense next set of downs, because Midland gets the ball back first half.
And, of course, we did stop them last time and then the turnover, but they committed a turnover too. Gets out of a tackle. Toward the end zone. Is he going to make it? He's close. Oh, he's inside the 1-yard line. First and goal, and that's Elijah Allen on the carry for the Bobcats.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Nice.
Gavin Johnson went in motion, and he was going to go in front of Squeaky. He turned and went behind him. I don't know. Either way.
Well, I can guarantee you Coach Cope's setting something up. And it looks like Midland took their first time out.
First time out of the ball game. 21-10. Midland leads your Central Bobcats here in district play. Hey, Bobcat fans, I want to let you know if you're in the market for a new car or truck, go see the folks at Mitchell Automotive Group. That's Mitchell Toyota on Knickerbocker Road, Mitchell Buick GMC on Sherwood Way. Always supporting the Bobcats. And if you would like to watch Concho Sports Network games on your TV live in high definition, all you have to do is install the Concho Sports Network Roku or Amazon Fire TV app. You can install them now on either device just by searching Concho Sports on Roku or Fire. I invite you to check it out for your best viewing experience.
Oh, and I said timeout. It was an injured player.
Oh, okay. Let's see who that is. That's Taj Harris, the defensive lineman, and he's one of their top guys.
Hate to see that.
Ball is on. I thought it was closer to the goal line. It's
yeah,
a little bit outside the one.
Looked a lot closer than that. Well, I tell you what, we are just, one of us can't see, the other one's blind. Damon had to step in at the last minute.
Yeah, The Little Southwest Conference, Permian 2-0, Friendship 2-0, Midland 1-1, Legacy 1-1, Central 0-2, Odessa 0-2, but still 3 more weeks to go, including this week. Here's Squeaky English, and Squeaky is in for the Alpha Paving Bobcat.
No.
He's
in, but they stopped him at about the half-yard line.
The Bulldogs think they've got the ball, and there's a Bobcat down. Ooh. Here's the Medical Arts Pharmacy instant replay. Boy, they closed in on him fast. So Coach Mark Smith will have a word with the team, as will Coach Thad Fortune have a word with his squad while they're tending to the Bobcat player. I was going to say, there are some really good games still to come in district, and there are some going on tonight. I don't have scores right now.
You know what, I was going to, as we had this moment, I was going to ask our friends at Dave Campbell's to give us an update.
Odessa and Friendship tonight. Of course, Central here with Midland, and Legacy and Permian tonight.
So 5:11 left in the second quarter. Legacy 21, Permian 14.
That's going to be a slugfest. It always seems like whoever's supposed to win that game as of late doesn't. They've both had upsets within the last couple of years against each other.
Oh my gosh, and Friendship is come here. Last I saw Friendship is up 42-0 over the Broncos with 5:29 left.
This is the Beast Master. Van Sickle is out there on the right side. Aiden Perez in the middle of the Beastie Boys.
And Squeaky looking to the sideline.
Trying to catch him off guard. Long count. Squeaky takes the snap, and he is hit hard at the 1-yard line. Didn't get in. And usually it's just a given he's going to get in.
Look at that, and that ball is touching the goal line. I don't think it could be any closer.
This experienced offensive line needs to show their stuff.
Boy, and that could have easily been offsides on us.
Senior Julian Williams got to him first.
Everybody jumped. It's going to bring up third, and literally looks like about an inch.
They break from the orange starburst.
1:36 left.
Squeaky fakes right, fakes left, comes back right, and
that's it. He's in.
This time, he will score the touchdown on the keeper. Did that last week where he does that little fake to the right and goes left, but then he came back to the right. Squeaky scores, and that is an Alpha Paving Bobcat touchdown. Extra point coming up from Dick's Key Shop Safe and Lock Company. Brett Jones to hold. Snap. Jones has the hold. Kick is up from Vaughn, and it is good. What a game we have. Bobcats still trailing. It's 21-17. The Midland Bulldogs lead your Central Bobcats here in the second quarter. We'll be back at Astound Broadband Stadium. After this, you're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
At Texas Bank, we believe in the power of relationships. Our roots are our customers, the lifeblood of our business. We're more than just a bank. We're your trusted financial partner, committed to building lasting connections and providing personalized service that exceeds your expectations. From helping you achieve your financial goals to supporting you through life's changes, we're here for you every step of the way. Experience the difference of banking with people who truly care.
San Angelo, it's time to invest in your home and protect your future. Olivas Restoration and Solar, your trusted partner in roofing, solar, insulation, and fencing. Call Olivas Restoration and Solar today for your free consultation.
Check out what.
Welcome back to Midland. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Aaron Prater, Arlen Ponder, and the Concho Sports crew here with you. Thanks for joining us. Bobcats fell behind, but they are clawing their way back into this one. It's 21-17. Midland leads this District 2 6A contest. Squeaky English on the keeper from 1 yard out. For the score from the Bobcats, Vaughn's extra point gets the Bobcats at 17. 4 points behind. Schertz Landscape Company kickoff. Touchback. The Bobcats' defense really stiffened up. They got to stop on the last possession by Midland. Midland punted. We fumbled. They got the ball right back. Then they threw an interception. We got the ball right back.
And we just drove it down the field. So most of that quarter, whereas it had been a track meet the first quarter, this second quarter, knock on wood if we got wood somewhere around here, but it's been slow going.
You know, McCoy's going to get his yards, as is Stroman Bridges, but as long as it doesn't get out of hand. And they stack Bridges up. He's out to the 32-yard line. Bring up 2nd down and 3 for the Bulldogs. They have all their timeouts, as do the Bobcats, with just over a minute to go, but they like to eat that clock.
Yeah, and that's one of the things that they, they're known for, is they just want to run out do that ball control offense and run the clock.
They've tried to pass, and the receivers have been a little off tonight. And here's McCoy. Oh, goodness. Going low and stopping him past the 45-yard line is Zayden Norton. Good stop by Zayden.
Ball spotted out near midfield at the 48-yard line.
Got that.
Van Sickle got blocked pretty good, and Norton came off a block and got that stop. Boy, he is something. Has an interception tonight. Had one last week. 21-17, Midland Bulldogs. Somebody called a timeout.
Is that Midland?
Yeah.
Yeah, it wouldn't make any sense for us to call it.
No. You can always follow us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube at Concho Sports.
Darren, you're going to be happy.
Well, okay.
Second quarter, 30 seconds left. Dublin Lions, they're in Dublin, 21. Eastland Mavericks, 13.
Well, look, I graduated from Dublin. We hardly ever beat them. If they could pull that off, that would be so cool.
Second quarter with 2:13 left there in Grape Creek. Wall Hawks 51. Grape Creek Eagles 0.
Those Wall Hawks, year after year, they are just tough.
Still 42-0 there in Lubbock. Friendship over the Broncos. Legacy 28. Permian 14 with 6 minutes left in the second.
Really? They say that Permian's O must go this week, but still early. McCoy steps out of a tackle. And a good stop there for the Bobcats by Bryson Sanders, the junior.
Hey, and we want to say Moneyball Mike, his mom is sick. And so he's not able to do the stats for us tonight. So we're not going to have stats tonight. And we want to apologize for that, but the same time, hope you understand why. He's taking care of her.
He's kind of like me. He's close. He's a mama's boy. And yeah, he's a good dude. I hope his mom has a speedy recovery. My mom is in the hospital from taking a fall.
Yeah, your mom in the hospital. I tell you, this whole Concho Sports Network team, you know, I got poked in the eye. And
yeah, we've been a little ragged lately. But what's cool, I went to visit my mom. Guess who I ran into? Dan Gandy.
You said that,
and
Dan
man,
Gandy.
We talked Bobcat football. It was so cool.
How cool is that to sit and be able to talk to an old coach?
Man, it was great. His wife is so nice.
Could he bring up, well, I remember whenever we played this game and blah, blah, blah. Could he do that?
I'm sure he could. He did his student teaching under Gordon Brownwood.
My coach.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so another update. Oh, this can't be right. Lakeview 15, Pecos 14, and it's still 11 minutes left in the second quarter, so might need an update there.
Ball is on the 41. First down, Bulldogs. They throw the screen pass and drop it.
Pass is incomplete.
The pass is just, it's not their bread and butter, but it just is not happening
McGowan.
tonight. Jordan McGowan, one of their slot guys, a junior.
He dropped the previous one?
I don't think so. I'm not sure, though.
I think we called his name for something.
Hayden Castillo, wide far to the right. And they're going to have McGowan slot right. Pitch, left side.
He's not down. You got to get him down.
That's the same guy we had to wrap up twice. Anthony Cobb. One of their Swiss Army knives on this offense.
Nice pitch. Everybody cleaned out.
And a good job going low and making the stop by Kason Rogers. What an asset he is.
You just gotta wrap up.
McCoy's on the left, and I think the Bobcats just called a timeout.
Yep, Bobcat timeout.
Going to think about it as we are in the waning moments of the first half.
Yeah, what's that time, Damon?
Sure would be good to get a stop here, not let them put some easy points on the board.
27 seconds.
Especially when they get the ball first in the second half.
Yeah, and if you could hold them right here to a field goal, it makes it a 7-point game. Come out and stop them.
We'll get another turnover.
Oh, yeah. Better get that
block
turnover.
The field goal.
Yep.
We got one down here. The pass for Midland, you know, they don't do it a lot, but they've had receivers dropping the ball. A little bit off the mark for the interception.
They got fire trucks and
goodness.
And another Krankenwagen showing up. And first I was going to say they were coming after Wayne, but, you know.
It's concerning. Thanks for Wayne doing a great job. The camera work tonight. He has a lot of responsibilities.
He does. He does a great job. I appreciate it. And I'm not saying that because he's my cousin either. Well,
I don't know if he claims you or not.
I don't know, you know. I didn't drown him when we were kids, so mom's probably happy for that.
21-17. Bulldogs lead. Here's the pitch to McCoy. Getting outside. He turns into the tackle and is knocked out of bounds by a couple of Bobcats, including Jackson Kennedy.
It's going to be about 3 yards short of the first down.
Here's the Medical Arts Pharmacy instant replay. Yeah, along with Jackson Kennedy, that was Rick Perusia, the senior linebacker.
21 seconds.
Who's done a lot.
Well, that's your
Midland still has a timeout. They just took it, I believe.
Is that their last timeout, or was that a central timeout?
It may be a central timeout because Midland only had one left. Little Southwest Conference showdown. It's 21-17. Midland High leads your Central Bobcats. We'll take a quick break. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Check out why First Community Federal Credit Union is the #1 local auto lender in the Concho Valley.
With great low rates on new, used, and refinance autos, we can save you money. First Community has great payment options and low prices for GAP, extended warranty, and credit life insurance, so we can make your payment fit your budget. So be smart, bank smart, and contact First Community for your auto financing needs.
Welcome back to Astound Broadband Stadium. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. 21 seconds to go in the first half. Bobcats trail Midland High 21-17 in this district contest. Started out behind, but they keep hanging in there, as the Bobcats are known to do. It's going to be a slugfest in the second half.
So halftime in Christoval, forcing Buffaloes 22. Christoval Cougars 15. Halftime in Great Creek, Wall 51, Great Creek nothing.
Hey, I got a text from my mom. Said she met Coach and he remembers everything, just like you were asking.
Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. Hey, you know, you could go and talk to Coach Wood. I remember he and I ran into each other one time, and he was like, "Do you remember in this game in 1978 whenever this person did so-and-so?" Yeah, Coach, I remember that. I was sitting in the stands. I was a little kid. So always fun to talk to head coaches.
Yeah, she said Coach Gandy been telling stories all night. a lot of visitors. We wish him the best. Really appreciate him talking to me and his family. It's very cool. Okay, they are bringing an ambulance out onto the field, so it's going to be a bit. We still have 21 seconds to go.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go ahead and take a break, and we will come back once this gets sorted. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Pain is never planned, and recovery time is never convenient. But the last thing you want to do is wait for answers. At Angelo MRI, you are more than a number. We can get you results within 24 hours at a price you can afford. So when you need to get back into the game fast, tell your doctor you want to go to Angelo MRI. We hope you don't need us this season. But in case you do, remember, it's your health, your choice, your MRI.
Dear San Angelo, we share the belief that expectations are meant to be exceeded.
You think a pat on the back and trust should be earned.
You admire those who always do their best and bring out the best in others.
You believe we should always help our neighbor.
You have a history of embracing excellence and professionalism.
You feel the way we treat each other reflects our community's character.
We are proud to say, San Angelo, you are our hometown.
Would you like a time-lapse of your construction project? Damon Bell Photography and Drone Services. Need to check your roof for hail damage but don't want to climb up that rickety ladder? Perhaps you're selling property. We also cover sports and weddings. Damon Bell Photography and Drone Services. San Angelo, it's time to invest in your home and protect your future. Olivas Restoration and Solar, your trusted partner in roofing, solar, insulation, and fencing. Call Olivas Restoration and Solar today for your free consultation.
When having a truck is essential, you should drive a Tundra from Mitchell Toyota. A Toyota Tundra is a formidable combination of power, space, and technology. Plus, it's a great-looking truck. Mitchell Toyota, where we put the deal back in dealership.
Welcome back to Astound Broadband Stadium here in Midland. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. It is a Bobcat player that was down and is receiving medical attention, is going to go ahead and they're going to, I understand it may be a back injury. They're going to take him to the hospital and make sure he's all right. When we return, the ball is on the 14, 2nd and 4. Midland will get the ball first in the second half, so if they score anything here, it's going to be a big feather in their cap. Leading 21-17 in this 6A showdown in the Little Southwest Conference between your Bobcats and Midland High.
And I'm just going to say we appreciate Sports Med. I was saying it earlier, appreciate Sports Med, both of them being out there. I will tell you from my experience, all of these Little Southwest Conference teams, their Sports Med work together. So great job by them.
Hopefully everything will turn out okay.
Let me give you some more updates. They're in Brownwood. Lions 14, Midland Bulldogs 7, about 11 minutes left in the second. Lampasas Badgers 7, Stephenville Yellow Jackets 7. They're in Lampasas, 5 minutes. Lakeview Chiefs 15, Pecos Eagles 14, halftime. Permian Panthers 21, Midland Legacy Rebels 28 with 4 minutes left in the second quarter. TLCA Eagles 0, Jim Ned 46 halftime. Friendship Tigers 42, Broncos nothing halftime. Halftime there in Grape Creek. Grape Creek 0, Wall 51.
Back in play now. McCoy up the middle. There's a big hole, and McCoy is going to be stopped around the 1. No, he's not. He reaches over the goal line. We'll see if his knee was down or not. He may have reached over and gotten it.
Did he fumble that ball as he was going into the end zone? If he fumbled that ball as he was going into the end zone, and they're calling it a touchdown.
Got it. They were trying to call timeout just in case he didn't, but he got it. That's McCoy. Another touchdown tonight for the UTEP-bound McCoy. It's an Alpha Paving Bulldog touchdown. And they get the ball first in the second half, so this is not what Bobcats wanted. Well, there's a light show.
Well, the white hat looked like he was trying to signal, but just saying.
Keith Ramos will attempt the Dick's Key Shop Safe and Lock Company extra point. Placement down. Kick is up. Kick is good. Well, they haven't been able to shake the Bobcats, but the Bobcats haven't been able to catch them. 28-17 is our score here in the second. Midland High leads your Central Bobcats. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
At Schertz Landscape, we care about the quality of trees that you put in your landscape. Therefore, we grow our trees here locally in the Concho Valley. As a certified arborist, I not only care about the quality of your tree being planted, but I am also qualified as a tree risk assessor. I can evaluate the health of an older tree or the risk that it may have to you and your property. Come see us at Schertz Landscape, where we care about the quality of your trees.
Cotton farming in the Concho Valley, that's risky business. Specializing in crop insurance and serving local family farmers for over 15 years, Oasis Crop Insurance understands those risks firsthand. That's why year in and year out, from the first seed you plant to the last boll you harvest, Oasis Crop Insurance is your risk management partner.
Oasis Crop Insurance, service from paradise.
Hackettstown Broadband Stadium, you're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. McCoy gets another touchdown on the ground for Midland, and the extra point makes it 28-17. And the Bulldogs will get the opening kickoff of the second half as we have 4 seconds to go here in the first half. And they lead your Bobcats 28-17. And did they call their last timeout? I think they did. But either way, it's only 4 seconds.
Let's give some more updates. They're in Cristobal, halftime. Cristobal 15, Buffalo some Foursome 22, Brady Bulldogs 21, Early Longhorns 8 with 12 minutes left in the third quarter. And they're in Dublin at halftime, 21-13, Dublin over Eastland.
Come on, Lions. Beat those Mavericks. Been a while. Schertz Landscape Company bringing you kickoffs with 4 seconds left. Here is the kickoff from Keith Ramos. Secured and will be returned. 20, 25, and down goes Elijah Allen about the 17-yard line. That's going to be the half.
No.
Nope.
Oh, okay. They reset it.
Okay. They added some time. All right. Class 6A, in case you're keeping up, Duncanville is ranked number 1, Galena Park North Shore at 2, North Crowley at 3, Humble Atascocita at 4, and South Lake Carroll at 5. Lake Travis at 6. DeSoto's at number 7 with 2 losses.
Tell you, saw that DeSoto team and that Duncanville team play last year at state. Ooh, those were like professional football teams.
Yeah. And DeSoto got the win in the head-to-head last year, but they're not struggling. You say you're struggling because you're still in the top 10 at number 7. That can't be struggling. But for DeSoto with 2 losses, it's different. And there's the kneel down from English, and that will be the half. Bobcats trailing 28-17 after 2 quarters here in this little Southwest Conference showdown. Thanks for joining us. We'll have band performances and Texans coming up on the Pixelcast halftime show right after this. 28-17, Midland High leads this one over your Bobcats. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
At Texas Bank, we believe in the power of relationships. Our roots are our customers, the lifeblood of our business. We're more than just a bank. We're your trusted financial partner, committed to building lasting connections and providing personalized service that exceeds your expectations. From helping you achieve your financial goals to supporting you through life's changes, we're here for you every step of the way. Experience the difference of banking with people who truly care.
San Angelo, it's time to invest in your home and protect your future. Olivas Restoration and Solar, your trusted partner in roofing, solar, insulation, and fencing. Call Olivas Restoration and Solar today for your free consultation.
Check out why First Community Federal Credit Union is the #1 local auto lender in the Concho Valley.
With great low rates on new, used, and refinance autos, we can save you money. First Community has great payment options and low prices for GAP, extended warranty, and credit life insurance, so we can make your payment fit your budget. So be smart, bank smart, and contact First Community for your auto financing needs.
Whole season. Well, and Stadium, you're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. 28-17 is our score at the half in this 2-6A showdown here in Midland, and the Midland Bulldogs lead your Central Bobcats. 11. We will recap the first half and have some scores from the district and around the area and the state coming up after the band and Texans performance live on Concho Sports Network.
Lieutenant Monty Perez, Junior Lieutenant Annie Obergard, and Junior Lieutenant Kennedy Wyatt. The veteran line members of the week are Kenzie Fagan and Lauren Halfacre. Rookie line member of the week is Elisa Patel. Tonight the Texans will be performing to the classic bandstand tune, The Horse. Please give it up for the Central High School Texans. Let's hear it for the Central High School Texans. And now, San Angelo ISD is proud to present the award-winning Central High School Mighty Bobcat Band. The band is under the field direction of drum majors Addison Jones, Morgan Gongora, Drew Dobson, and Addison Gentry. The top music band members of the week are woodwind Aaron McClellan and Ella Bradley, bass Chris Mace and Braylon Valdez, percussion Jaden Wilhar, color guard Emma Lara, and rookies McKenna McCutcheon and Phoenix Pittman. The section of the week is the clarinets. Tonight the band will present its 2024 field show entitled In Bloom. This production will take you on an exciting journey through the cold depths of winter to the energetic rebirth of spring. Ladies and gentlemen, the mighty Bobcat Band. Bobcat band is under the direction of Jason Jones, Mike Perry, Robert Bosco, and Bill Brenner. Color guard instruction is by Catherine Yagiai. Additional help provided by Andrew Jones, Matt Cobb, Brian Patterson, Cindy Ballholtz, Gavin Martinson, and Nick Martinez. The band would like to thank the Central High School and SAISD faculty, staff, administration, and school board, as well as the best bands in the state of Texas, for their continued support. Thank you for your attention and enjoy the second half and Sick 'em Cats.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Cody Beard, license VPS7018. Please meet the police officer at gate 2. Cody Beard, please go to gate 2. Ladies and gentlemen, for your continued halftime entertainment, the 2024-2025 Midland High School Stars Dance Team. Dancing to Thunderstruck by AC/DC. The Stars Dance Team is under the direction of Tiffany Nicole Govan. This year's officers are Captain Dennis A. Walker, Co-Captain Jolie Mallard, First Lieutenant Aubrey Rodriguez, Second Lieutenant Sienna Rodriguez. Social officers are Zayden Hernandez, Galen Salinas, and Valadita Molino. The week star of the week is Senior Zayden Hernandez. Ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, due to technical difficulties, there will be no Thunderstruck. My humblest apologies to the Stars. Ladies and gentlemen, your Stars. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field the award-winning Midland High School Fightin' Bulldog Band. The Fightin' Bulldog Band is under the direction of drum majors Addison Collins, Naomi Scales, and Sarah Turlington. Tonight, the band will be performing their competitive field show entitled To Build a Fire. Please welcome the best in the West, the mighty Midland High School Fightin' Bulldog Band. The Fighting Bulldog Band would like to thank our generous sponsorship partners, Basin Safety, Beyond Balance, Kudu Services, JK Meat
is
Minerals,
never planned, and recovery time is never convenient. But the last thing you want to do is wait for answers. At Angelo MRI, you are more than a number. We can get you results within 24 hours at a price you can afford. So when you need to get back into the game fast, tell your doctor you want to go to Angelo MRI. We hope you don't need us this season. But in case you do, remember, it's your health, your choice, your MRI.
Dear San Angelo, we share the belief that expectations are meant to be exceeded.
You think a pat on the back and trust should be earned.
You admire those who always do their best and bring out the best in others.
You believe we should always help our neighbor.
You have a history of embracing excellence and professionalism.
You feel the way we treat each other reflects our community's character.
We are proud to say, San Angelo, you are our hometown.
Would you like a time-lapse of your construction project? Damon Bell Photography and Drone Services. Need to check your roof for hail damage but don't want to climb up that rickety ladder? Perhaps you're selling property. We also cover sports and weddings. Damon Bell Photography and Drone Services. San Angelo, it's time to invest in your home and protect your future. Olivas Restoration and Solar, your trusted partner in roofing, solar, insulation, and fencing. Call Olivas Restoration and Solar today for your free consultation.
When having a truck is essential, you should drive a Tundra from Mitchell Toyota. A Toyota Tundra is a formidable combination of power, space, and technology. Plus, it's a great-looking truck. Mitchell Toyota, where we put the deal back in dealership.
to Astound Broadband Stadium in Midland. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union, as we wrap up the halftime show in the Pixelcast Media halftime show. It's 28-17. The Midland Bulldogs lead your Central Bobcats by 11. Could have been 21-17, but unfortunately, they scored right before the half, and they will get the ball first here in the second half. Teams back out on the field. Bobcats in the icy whites tonight. Trailing by 11, but you know, it doesn't matter how much they're behind, they can catch up. But will they catch up and get ahead is the problem.
And they are, we've talked about it all year long, they are excellent at in-game making adjustments, while also they're pretty good at halftime making adjustments. So be anxious to see what they do, see if they figure out how to shut this.
Well, one thing we can't do is get a stop and then fumble and give the ball right back to them, but they gave it right back to the Bobcats, and what ended up being a scoring drive after that, because the passing game, and I know it's not a big part of their game plan, Arlen, but they haven't been catching the balls that were very catchable, these Midland Bulldogs. That's one thing that they haven't done well at all tonight. Schertz Landscape Company bringing you our kickoffs tonight. Thanks to all of our sponsors: Olivas Roofing and Solar, Angelo MRI for the Red Zone, Alpha Paving, Medical Arts Pharmacy, and Dick's Key Shop. Don't forget to follow Concho Sports Network on social media, your Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and at Concho Sports on YouTube.
Let's give some updates real fast. Dublin Lions, 28. Eastland Mavericks, 13. There in the third quarter.
Is that really the score?
That's really the score.
Okay.
Cristobal Cougars, 15. Forson Buffaloes, 24, fourth quarter. Wall Hawks, 58. Grape Creek Eagles, 6, third quarter. Let's see. Odessa Broncos, 7. Friendship Tigers, 49, third quarter.
Here's the Schertz Landscape Company kickoff, and the second half is underway. This will be returned from inside the 5. It's McCoy. Somebody grabbed a hold of him and gave him enough time to get there, and they'll throw him backwards. They'll give him the 10-yard line. So that's about a 6-7 yard return for McCoy, who we've heard from several times. Multiple touchdowns on the ground. Roman Bridges has one as well.
Oasis Crop Insurance, first down.
So here we go. Darren Prater, Arlen Pondren, the Concho Sports crew, the Cringe crew, according to somebody on
crew.
YouTube.
Yep.
You ain't heard Cringe till you go drive around small town Texas on a Friday night.
Oh, my gosh.
Turn on the radio. Well, we got these boys. They threw it right there, old man.
Yep.
Come on, dog.
Yep. Let's see. Final out there in Old Lakeview Stadium. TLCA 0, Jim Ned Indians 72.
They hand it off on the first play from scrimmage, and there's not much there.
Picked up 2 on the play. And there in Odessa, Permian Panthers 24, Legacy Rebels 28. Just starting the third quarter.
Always a good game between those two.
There in the third quarter at San Angelo Stadium, Chiefs 21, Pecos Eagles 14.
Riley Owens is in the game at nose guard on that 3-4, and they hand it off across the 15 to the 17-yard line. It's going to be 2 short of the first down, and that brings up 3rd and 2. Or, excuse me, yeah, 3rd and 3.
11 minutes left in the third.
Gonna be a dogfight here in this 2-6A showdown. Defense really needs to stop him here, and they grab him quickly,
no.
but no, they get to the outside. Stroman Bridges kept the ball, and he will have a first down at the 29-yard line. Here's the Medical Arts Pharmacy instant replay. Fooled me.
Good fake.
Stroman Bridges. He is a wily veteran.
Pulled it out at the last second and kept it.
Making the stop for the Bobcats, Kason Rogers, the junior. Oasis Crop Insurance first down First drive of the second half, leading by 11, these Bulldogs. McCoy runs into his own man and then finds some room to run across the 30 to the 32-yard line. So Aiden Perez was in on that. The Sheriff.
And Pecos just scored to tie it up 21-all there at the stadium. Brings up second and looks like about 6.
Stroman Bridges is the Midland quarterback.
Oh, he pitches at the last second.
Pitch to the left side, gets around, breaks the tackle, bounces off another tackle until he's finally driven out of bounds. And that was a good run from Anthony Cobb, who is very hard to bring down. We've seen him several times. It looked like he was down, he wasn't.
Van Sickle gets blocked there at the line, and then he comes and actually falls down.
Finally making the stop was Riley Owens, the sophomore, 6'1", 265, defensive lineman. It's first and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Bobcats need a stop here.
Bridges is going to keep it, and he's tripped up and stopped by Mason Van Sickle. Solo tackle for Van Sickle.
Picks up 1 on the play. Bobcat player is down. Oh, we got that break. Stephenville Yellow Jackets 21, Lampasas Badgers 14, Burnett Bulldogs 14, Brownwood Lions 21. Both of those are at halftime. See if there's any others that you got there. Nope.
Just going to check the rest. Well, we got the update from around the district. Of course, that Permian and Legacy game could change at any minute. You know, it seems like lately whoever's supposed to win that game doesn't.
Let's see, Miles 41, Hamlin Pied Pipers 0, third quarter.
One of the coolest mascots in the state.
Yeah, that's got to be one of the best ones.
Very cool. They had the least amount of students in their classification, yet still went to state several years ago. The Pied Pipers.
Bront Longhorns 16, Blackwell Hornets 52, third quarter. Water Valley 46, Robert Lee Steers 28.
Showing 35-24 Legacy right now. Run to midfield. As Aiden Perez on the stop there with some other Bobcats.
And you would be correct.
Thanks to Medical Arts Pharmacy for our instant replays tonight. And thanks to all of our Midland fans for joining in too. Appreciate you. Option pitch left side, room to run, sideline. Still going inside the 35-yard line of the Bobcats. And that was Anthony Cobb again. Now, Cobb is one of the Swiss Army knife slot guys in this offense, so he has to do a lot. Catch, run, block. He's done a great job with it, though.
And the Chiefs just scored again. Make it 28-21. Quarterback
Stroman.
keeper.
Bridge is going to keep it. Avoiding tackles. He's hit and knocked out of bounds. His flags fly. Somebody's hanging on to him. Zayden Norton.
That flag came in before they went into the bench.
Got some Norton fans on our YouTube. And they're right, he is
multiple.
Really good.
Look like multiple penalties on this play. Oh, got a hat too. So a flag and a hat.
That poor guy, he's been run over tonight. Is it the same one?
No, it's not the same one. The
Okay.
umpire was the one that got run over. Looks like it's going to be penalties on both teams.
Levis Restoration Solar penalty flag on the field. We'll discuss this.
Is that your twin brother out there calling that? Because that sure looks like you. It does look like it's you. Look at that.
Well, look at him. He's
got
sure
a-
of himself.
He's got a
taking
personal
charge.
foul on somebody.
Mhm. He's a shot caller like me.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Baller.
Yep. He ain't happy.
He not, yeah.
Look at that. That dude looks like Zach Carr, the commentator for the Lakeview game for us.
I like Texas Roadhouse, y'all. That's where we're going
Okay,
after the game.
Your brother's
No,
not happy there.
I ain't.
You know, without being able to hear exactly what's going on, you just kind of got to make it up as you go along.
At least they care enough to have a good discussion.
That's true.
The Bobcats going to involve Zayden Norton. Zayden Norton's pleading his case. Along with Aiden Perez.
Here we go. Let's see. All right. After the play, personal foul. All right. So those penalties should offset. That's a long explanation.
And a friendship ruined.
So they're gonna do that play over again. He'll go over and give the explanation to Coach Smith, Coach Cope there.
I was going to say Cobb, who plays that slot, one of the Swiss Army knife guys, they call him Nails. Coach Thad Fortune calls him Nails because of his toughness.
Really?
He certainly is. Number 4, Anthony Cobb.
7:35.
It may be Cobb, Kevin Cobb.
Kevin
Played
Cobb.
for the Philadelphia Eagles from Stevensville.
From Stephenville. Yep, got to see that boy play ball. One of the politest kids you'd ever meet.
Yeah. So Coach Thad Fortune having a word with his team real fast. They lead by 11. They have the ball on the Bobcat 23-yard line with a first down. It was last year they went undefeated and they lost to Legacy, which had to be a huge disappointment.
They were good last year. That was a good football team last year. Good football team this year.
Hand off to McCoy. He's hit, bounces off of a tackle.
Oh.
Grabbed by
Who
one of the
came in
Bobcats.
there?
Luis Angel Garcia grabbed him first, number 33, to slow him down, and somebody went low.
Norton went low and he lost his helmet, so he'll have to sub out a play. Good job. Somebody got him, grabbed hold. And then Norton just came in and took his legs out from underneath him.
Cobb said it was more fun blocking for his teammates than running the ball.
And this
that
is a
time.
fourth down. They're going for it.
So on fourth down, big play. There's the option from Stroman Bridges. He's going to get the first down and then some. In the Angelo MRI red zone, it'll be a 1st and goal from the 3.
Could have had him off the field right there.
Stroman Bridges.
4th and 7. Just couldn't hang on to him. Garcia.
Rick Peruschia was the one that finally brought him down, the senior linebacker.
They're in the Angelo MRI red zone. 6:34. 1st and 4 from the 4.
McCoy knocks his own man on his back and gets into the end zone as a result of it. That's an Alpha Paving touchdown for the Bulldogs. Exactly how they wanted to start the half. And they get a light show here at Astound Broadband Stadium. Look at the Medical Arts Pharmacy instant replay here in a second. Man, he trucked one of his own guys.
Yeah, and that's just the way they play ball. They wanted to come out, and they just took it a little bit down the field. Ball control, 8-up clock. Dick's Key Shop extra point.
From Keith Ramos. Good. Dick's Key Shop Safe and Lock Company. Good makes it 35-17 in favor of the Midland Bulldogs in this 2-6A showdown. Here's the McCoy touchdown.
Dang.
Yeah, I think his teammate Joaquin Vasquez will still be cool with that. Helped him up. We'll be back right after this. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
At Schertz Landscape, we care about the quality of trees that you put in your landscape. Therefore, we grow our trees here locally in the Concho Valley. As a certified arborist, I not only care about the quality of your tree being planted, but I am also qualified as a tree risk assessor. I can evaluate the health of an older tree or the risk that it may have to you and your property. Come see us at Schertz Landscape, where we care about the quality of your trees.
Welcome back to Astound Broadband Stadium in Midland. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Kickoffs brought to you by Schertz Landscape Company. 6:21 to go in the third. Midland Bulldogs and another McCoy touchdown, 35-17. It's the score. They came right out, marched down the field, and scored here in the second half. See what the Bobcats can do on their first possession. To be returned 30 to the 36-yard line for Gavin Johnson on the return. That's where the Bobcats will set up shot, just shy of the 35, moving left to right. Very important drive because Midland, obviously they know how to eat up a lot of time. The Bobcats have got to stay with them. So many times we get close, the last two games. Can't get over the hump in district yet. English. Hands off right up the middle for a couple of yards. On the carry, it's Elijah Allen.
That helmet comes off Israel Martinez, and he'll have to sub out. One thing about those Central players, they're in tune enough, those linemen, they're in tune enough. Somebody's helmet comes off, they're immediately in there. You're not having to worry about trying to find somebody.
English gonna run up the middle, now cuts to the left, throws, just gonna throw it away.
Very wisely. Wise play there.
And that will bring up third down for the Bobcats.
Saw that there wasn't anything there. He's scrambling. Threw it out of bounds. Live to fight another day.
The Medical Arts Pharmacy instant replay. And the pursuit that time, good pursuit by Lucas Ramirez, the junior linebacker from Midland.
Stribling just trucked somebody out there in the middle of the field.
English looking to throw. They're closing in on him. Here's the pass. Incomplete.
And there's penalty.
Yeah.
Yep. Gonna get number 25 there. Michael Waters.
Interfered with Jaden Mack. The Alivas Restoration and Solar flag. Let's take a look here.
Scrambles out.
He's like, give me just a second. Yeah, Edwards couldn't get to it.
Well, it could have been either one. Edwards was being held. Pass interference.
Bobcats catch a break here.
Illegal man downfield, Bobcats. Penalties
never
offset. Are you kidding me? Just whenever we get a break, we don't get a break. 5:23 left in the third. 3rd and 8. Ball's on the 37.
Taj Harris is the sack leader on this team. He has 5. This Midland team. Has a couple of fumble recoveries as well.
Do they have a sack tonight?
I don't believe that they do.
I don't have it on my sheet.
He's coming in.
Squeaky running out of time.
They close in. He whips it to the sideline.
He's going to bring up 4th and 7. Or I'm sorry, 4th and 8.
So the Bobcats may find themselves in some big trouble here, trailing 35-17. Ball is on the 37. As they get ready to punt it away.
And other than a interception, the Bulldogs haven't really had any mistakes.
Just the passing game is the only thing. Jackson Kennedy with the punt. Nice one. Takes a Bobcat bounce, and they will run it down at the 17-yard line. That's where the Bulldogs will start on their second possession of the third quarter. Leading 35-17 with 5:03 to go here in the third. Fans, check out why First Community Federal Credit Union is the #1 local auto lender with great rates on new, used, or refinanced autos and a variety of payment options. They can help make your payment fit your budget. So be smart, bank smart. Apply online at 1cfcu.org or give them a call, 325-653-1465. Rates and terms based on approved credit. First Community Federal Credit Union. Thanks to them and all of our sponsors making this possible on Concho Sports Network.
And it's gone final out there in Grape Creek. Wallhawks 58, Grape Creek Eagles 6.
Wall is such a juggernaut.
Well, they're number 4 in the state. They are looking good this year.
The run for a few yards.
Starting the fourth quarter in Lubbock, Friendship Tigers 56, Broncos 7.
Dang. Friendship is always good. But they seem to get overshadowed by Permian and Legacy, but
yeah.
good.
Well, we got to call that Friendship South Lake Carroll. Go, false start.
That's going to be on number 64, Jesus Garcia, the sophomore offensive lineman for the Bulldogs.
Well, he just wanted to get out of there quick.
Davis Restoration and Solar Flag.
Yeah, just excited. Let's see, they're in Odessa. Mojo 30, Legacy 35. 8 minutes left in the third quarter.
Stroman bridges the quarterback on the counter play. McCoy gets to the outside, keeps his footing, 30, sideline 40, and finally tripped up.
Not before he picks up another first down.
There's Peruski again. And the Medical Arts Pharmacy instant replay. Almost had him there.
He's just a big old boy. You have to wrap him up. There's no just arm tackling him.
Good job by Peruski, just grabbing whatever he could to slow him down, trip him up. First down. Bridges to McCoy, runs into his own guy, and he is taken down rather quickly after that. It's Peruski again on that tackle, number 25.
Also helping out was Kennedy, number 9.
Colton Kent was going out. He's going to stay in. Luis Angel Garcia is in. Permian and Friendship sit atop the district, followed by this Midland team at 1-1, Legacy 1-1, and Central and Odessa right now. Oh, that was some trickery there. Gets the pitch out. See, he does that a lot. Cobb, you think he's down, he's not.
Let's see it here.
Hey, that's Nails is what they call him with his toughness. Check out Nails. Zayden Norton.
Oh, that was close.
All over the place, man. What an athlete. Third down and 3. Big play here.
Almost got him to jump there. Changes the play.
Bobcat linebackers, Van Sickle is in the middle, joined by Bryson Sanders and Peruski. And there's the timeout. 35-17 is our score. This is a big play. 3rd and 3 from the 48. Really need a stop here so the Bobcats can get back into this one. Timeout on the field. We'll be back after this. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Cotton farming in the Concho Valley, that's risky business. Specializing in crop insurance and serving local family farmers for over 15 years, Oasis Crop Insurance understands those risks firsthand. That's why year in and year out, from the first seed you plant to the last boll you harvest, Oasis Crop Insurance is your risk management partner.
Oasis Crop Insurance, service from paradise.
At Texas Bank, we believe in the power of relationships. Our roots are our customers, the lifeblood of our business. We're more than just a bank. We're your trusted financial partner, committed to building lasting connections and providing personalized service that exceeds your expectations.
Back in Midland, 35-17, Bulldogs lead your Central Bobcats in this district contest, and McCoy has a hole on the right side. And a nice solo tackle that time.
But not before they pick up a first down.
That was Ricardo, by the way.
Another Oasis Crop Insurance first down, and they go quick set.
In Bobcat territory.
Back out of it. Change the play.
Coming up on 2 minutes to go in the third. McCoy runs into a crowd, gets a few yards to the 40-yard line.
Good sportsmanship. He gets up off the ground, helps Van Sickle up.
I thought Riley Owens was coming up limping. I think he's all right. Thought he might have a cramp or something.
And with them huddling up that close to the line, they don't allow any change. They don't allow anything like that. But
Cobb knocked up in the air by Zayden Norton. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Got to put his stamp on it. Yeah, he's a beast.
Comes off that block and just big boys him the way you teach him.
But of course, Cobb is nails. He's tough.
3rd and 4, 50 seconds left.
Don't bother him a bit. Another big third down. Coy, big hole. Norton has to stop him to save the touchdown.
Oh. No,
I think they hit him.
He's telling him he needs a sub.
I think they helmet to helmet.
Did it helmet to helmet, or did he go down on the ball?
Let's see. Medical Arts Pharmacy instant replay. Yeah, I think, yeah.
Yeah, he just went down on the ball.
He got flipped around. Norton doesn't give his ops a pass. Left side. That's somebody different this time. That was Steven Garcia, senior, on the run. And there's a Bobcat down. Oh, my goodness. I think that's Jackson Kennedy. Had several Bobcats injured tonight. 35-17 is our score. Coming up on the end of the third quarter here. Bobcats desperately need to get back into this one to avoid going 0-3 in district. With 2 more weeks to go before the playoffs, there's still a chance, even if they lose tonight, that they can get into the playoffs. We won't look ahead to that. We just hope our players are all right.
Well, let's see. Speaking of the district, Friendship with 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter, 56. Odessa High Broncos 7. Permian 30. Rebels 42. 3 minutes left in the third.
Is Legacy going to ruin Another undefeated season for Permian. All right.
That would be awesome.
Bobcat walking off the field with the trainers.
Lakeview, 28. Pecos Eagles, 21. 4 minutes left in the third quarter there at the stadium.
We return to play. Second down. Just outside the Angelo MRI red zone. The clock is going to run out anyway. One more to go. 35-17, the Midland Bulldogs lead your Central Bobcats. We'll be back with quarter number 4 right after this. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
At Texas Bank, we believe in the power of relationships. Our roots are our customers, the lifeblood of our business. We're more than just a bank. We're your trusted financial partner, committed to building lasting connections and providing personalized service that exceeds your expectations. From helping you achieve your financial goals to supporting you through life's changes, we're here for you every step of the way. Experience the difference of banking with people who truly care.
San Angelo, it's time to invest in your home and protect your future. Olivas Restoration and Solar, your trusted partner in roofing, solar, insulation, and fencing. Call Olivas Restoration and Solar today for your free consultation.
Check out why First Community Federal Credit Union is the #1 local auto lender in the Concho Valley.
With great low rates on new, used, and refinance autos, we can save you money. First Community has great payment options and low prices for GAP, extended warranty, and credit life insurance, so we can make your payment fit your budget. So be smart, bank smart, and contact First Community for your auto financing needs.
Welcome back to Astound Broadband Stadium. One more quarter to go in this little Southwest Conference showdown as the Midland Bulldogs lead your Central Bobcats 35-17 as we begin the fourth and final quarter of play. Second down, Stroman Bridges. Hands it off in a short run again by Steven Garcia, who we've seen more and more here as of lately. McCoy went out of his own doing. Hope he's all right.
He just came back in.
Yeah.
And now at the stadium, Pecos 29 and Lakeview 28.
Bridges. Cobb on the pitch, spins out of a tackle, and he'll have a first and goal at the 7-yard line.
Norton calling for a flag. Was there one?
Was there a flag? Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Norton came in to save the day. You never have to tell him to stick him.
Didn't see what it was. Norton was calling for it. It's probably a hold.
Riley Onis.
Blocking the back. Okay, blocking the back by Central. It's not something you see on defense, but okay.
Had several injuries tonight. Sandoval, one of the injuries, was helped off the field for the Cats. Somebody said on YouTube, I'm from South Arkansas, and y'all got a whole different world of football down there. I'm kind of jealous. Y'all get this every Friday. One of the cool things about the Lone Star State.
Are we taking time out? What's going on?
I said Riley Owens, and honestly, it's Ones. And thank you, Cooper.
Let's see. They're all getting together. They're going to decide. White Hat's going back over to talk to Coach Smith. There's a flag on the play, maybe.
They look a little intimidating, those coaches.
Coach Smith asking for some clarification there.
Coach Smith is.
Look at that. There's the the Cope brothers. I'm sorry. Right there in the standing next to Coach Smith is the O coordinator, and standing next to the other official is the D coordinator. Both of them great guys. We've had them on the show before.
Coach Smith is squared away. He really is. So when he admits to a mistake, it's kind of funny because he was calling one of the players by the wrong name the first couple of weeks. It was wrong on the roster.
Man, it was wrong on the roster, and he apologized, right there on air. So
I apologize for Riley. He's a really good player, Onus.
11:04 and counting.
Stroman bridges, hands off to guess who? McCoy, and it's going to be very close. Whoa. It's an Alpha Paving Bulldog touchdown.
It's a touchdown, but
did somebody just get him shoving?
Yeah, somebody got it. It was
he got in his head. Morgan got in his head.
What's his name? McCoy got up and shoved him to the ground. I think actually it wasn't a shove. I think he was standing over him, and they probably exchanged phone numbers.
Dick's Key Shop Safe and Lock Company bringing you this extra point. And Keith Ramos doing the honors, and it is good. Bobcats here in the fourth in deep trouble. 42-17. Midland Bulldogs with the lead. Here's the Medical Arts Pharmacy instant replay of the touchdown. And we'll be back right after this. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit.
Pain is never planned, and recovery time is never convenient. But the last thing you want to do is wait for answers. At Angelo MRI, you are more than a number. We can get you results within 24 hours at a price you can afford. So when you need to get back into the game fast, tell your doctor you want to go to Angelo MRI. We hope you don't need us this season. But in case you do, remember, it's your health, your choice, your MRI.
Dear San Angelo, we share the belief that expectations are meant to be exceeded.
You think a pat on the back and trust should be earned.
You admire those who always do their best and bring out the best in others.
You believe we should always help our neighbor.
You have a history of embracing excellence and professionalism.
You feel the way we treat each other reflects our community's character.
We are proud to say, San Angelo, you are our hometown.
You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Elijah McCoy does it again. He scores on the ground. 42-17 now our score is Midland in command of this little Southwest Conference district game.
Got a hole.
Look out, here's Gavin Johnson to the 45-yard line of Midland. Did they throw a flag?
No.
Gavin Johnson, great job.
Oh, yeah, they did. They threw a flag and a hat.
Here's the Shirts Landscape Company kickoff.
You know what? I think they're going to get them for offsides, judging from where that flag is.
Johnson from one side of the field to the other.
Just found that seam. 10:42.
Nice
left
to
on
have
the
him
floor.
around.
Oh, there we go. We're back. Unsportsmanlike on Midland. So what was a clean game the first, clean enough, 3 penalties in the first half. We now believe that's penalty number 5 for this half.
Levis penalty. Bobcats with 3 receivers to the near side and the wide side on first down. Ball is on the 29.
I'm sorry. Lakeview just put the pigskin in the promised land, as you say.
Heck yeah. English looking back left, now launching a long one to the end zone. It's incomplete. Broken up by Blade Brandon, the senior cornerback. Number 22.
Looking to go to Jimmy Edwards there.
Medical Arts Pharmacy instant replay.
Rolls to the weak side, nobody there, and then brings it back across to the center of the field.
Trying to hit Edwards in the end zone. Gavin Johnson at the bottom of your screen.
A little bit of urgency on the.
Joined by Edwards and Hewitt. They go with the run. Left side, he's smashed at the 35-yard line. Down he goes.
It's a loss of 6 on the play.
Nombrano on the carry, and they were all over him.
He gets up gingerly going off the field.
It's been a hard-hitting game, and with this offense, that's what happens. Everybody has to block. Everybody has to make contact.
3rd and 16.
Under 10 minutes to go in the game by the time they snap the ball. Gavin at the bottom of your screen. 3 up top. Nelson Kasner dribbling in motion. English. Pursuit. They're closing in on him. He heaves it down the sideline, way out of bounds. Incomplete.
Just a bit outside.
4th down.
4th down. Bobcats are going to go for it.
Yeah, you have to.
Are they going to bring in that leg? Nope. They're going to go for it.
Well, it'll be a little over 50.
I tell you what, that one that was 50, he could have made it from 60, I think.
Right.
That was a boot.
4 in the flight pattern. Elijah Allen, the running back, and here comes the pursuit. Big guy's coming after him, and English going to take off down the sideline. Still in bounds inside the 15 in the Angelo MRI red zone.
Gets a 1st down.
Squeaky can bail you out at any time. Well, heck, he probably saw Darion Mitchell coming after him. And like, I'm not going to get hit by that guy.
Got a shove in the back from Varela. Give him a couple extra yards. And the Bobcats are in the
it's the Angelo MRI red zone. 1st down. Quickly. They hand it off. There's a big hole. 10-5. Touchdown. It's an Alpha Paving Bobcat touchdown. Elijah Allen gets one. The junior scores for the Cats. Squeaky made the big play to keep them going. Allen finishes the job for the Bobcat touchdown.
Just a nice run right up the middle. Looks like they're going to line up and go for 2.
Dick's Key Shop Safe and Lock Company bringing you the extra point or the 2-point conversion try. A hard-hitting affair here in Midland, and the Bulldogs just cannot figure out how not to score. But the Bobcats coming back. You know the Cardiac Kids. Reverse. Edwards spins out of a tackle, heading to the end zone, spins out of another. It's going to be close. No.
Oh, get out of town.
Inside the 1. No good.
He got that about as much as the last
I'm not sure.
Midland touchdown, I think.
Here's the Medical Arts Pharmacy instant replay. He's in motion. There's the pitch. Spins out of that.
Yeah, I think that was there.
I think Aiden Rito stopped him inside the 1.
It's just some of that Midland officiating, you know. Yeah. Got to play just like going to that San Angelo officiating. Isn't that what they always say?
Oh, yeah. Somebody's always going to say
Somebody's always saying that.
Hey, Bobcat fans, we'll let you know if you're in the market for a new car or truck, go see the folks at Mitchell Automotive Group. That's Mitchell Toyota on Knickerbocker Road, or Mitchell Butte GMC on Sherwood Way. Thanks to them and all of our sponsors making this possible. We'll be back in Midland after this. 42-23, Bulldogs lead it here in the 4th. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network. We'll go ahead and keep it here. Presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. How's that for a save? Shirts Landscape Company bringing you our kickoffs tonight.
Somebody going to say, I think you clipped that commercial a little short. Well, here we go. We're going to go for an onside here.
Evan Vaughn. He has a field goal tonight from 33, I believe. Skips it across the turf. Edwards got it.
They got it, but I don't think they got it after the 10 yards, so that's going to be a penalty. And Midland ball.
This Midland team is something. They only lost by 1 to Friendship. Heartbreaker.
And that was a good call. I mean, 1 more yard is all you needed. That's one of those where you go to the 10-yard marker, you block everybody out. And it was just that close. So now the Bobcats need to come up with a stop. Actually, a turnover would be nice.
You know, they have the capacity to score quickly and get back into ball games, but this one, especially against this running attack like this, Norton saves the touchdown again.
Trying to tomahawk that ball out of there.
That was Cutter Lang. Along with Cobb, he is one of these tough slot guys that has to be a jack of all trades, one of the Swiss Army guys, Swiss Army knife positions.
Nice pitch. And then he just tries to take off.
Norton tried to swat it out of his hands.
Yeah, come after that hit. 6:46 left in Odessa. Legacy 42, Permian 30.
There's a pile of humanity after that run. And that was Elijah McCoy.
Hey, Darren, your Dublin Lions are going to get their first win.
Really? Is that for real or not?
Yep, 35-28.
Over Eastland?
Over Eastland.
Oh, the rest of the season don't even matter.
Yep.
Beat Eastland.
Kudos to, well, I was going to say to the Cougars, but it was reading the wrong score. Foursome Buffaloes 36, Cristobal 15.
Just inside the Angelo MRI red zone, Elijah McCoy steps out of a tackle, gets away from another. McCoy running like a man possessed, and that's an Alpha Paving Bulldog touchdown. The one that probably would just put this one away. They'll get the light show. Elijah McCoy, another touchdown. He's part of the 3,000-yard club, and we are seeing just how good of an athlete he is heading to UTEP next season to play ball.
Well, considering my wife is a New Mexico State alum, and they're the Aggies, they always refer to the UTEP Miners as the Whiners.
Really?
Yeah, they're the UTEP Whiners. Going to be a miner out there.
Yeah.
Oh,
they have a cool
flag
stadium.
on the play.
Olivas Restoration Solar Flag.
Those solar flags really work.
Okay, 8:10 to go in the ball game.
Oh, unsportsmanlike on Midland. Nope, we're going to have a discussion here, I bet, real fast.
Extra point from Dick's Key Shop Safe and Lock Company. This is Keith Ramos. He's been money tonight. Out of the hold of Cobb. It's good. 49-23 our score here in the fourth. We'll be back. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Would you like a time-lapse of your construction project? Damon Bell Photography and Drone Services. Need to check your roof for hail damage but don't want to climb up that rickety ladder? Perhaps you're selling property. We also cover sports and weddings. Damon Bell Photography and Drone Services. San Angelo, it's time to invest in your home and protect your future. Olivas Restoration and Solar, your trusted partner in roofing, solar, insulation, and fencing. Call Olivas Restoration and Solar today for your free consultation.
When having a truck is essential, you should drive a Tundra from Mitchell Toyota. A Toyota Tundra is a formidable combination of power, space, and technology. Plus, it's a great-looking truck. Mitchell Toyota, where we put the deal back in dealership.
Welcome back to Astound Broadband Stadium on this football Friday night. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Shirts Landscape Company bringing you our kickoffs with 8:02 to go in the ball game. In this little Southwest Conference showdown, the Midland Bulldogs and their running attack well in command. 49-23 over your Central Bobcats. Scoring this many points with hardly any passing at all.
Yeah, and that's just that running back. He's got a couple of, one run, 85 yards. Didn't see how much another one was. 4 yards, 15 yards, 20 yards. So not long runs, but whenever he does run the ball, he rambles off 10, 12 yards. Mm-hmm. It's one of those games I wish we had Moneyball that was with us so we could see how far.
But Bridges can run too, and Cobb too. He's a lot of guys to deal with. There's the Shirts Landscape Company kickoff.
The Bobcats chose to take the penalty on the kickoff rather than on the extra point try. So that's why the kick was not from the normal spot.
I want to remind you folks to
I lost my train of thought.
To follow us, follow Concho Sports Network on your social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and
is that one of those,
Concho Sports on YouTube.
Is that one of those cringy moves?
Probably.
Oasis Crop Insurance, first down.
Squeaky throws.
Sideline.
Edwards across the 40-yard line.
And they will pick up the pace and go quick.
Number 18 with the reception for the Bobcats. Jimmy Pickens. Second down and 2.
Looked like they could have had him right there. Breaks a couple of tackles.
Under 8 minutes to go in the contest. Squeaky English fakes the handoff. Now throws sideline. Got a man. It shakes one tackler, and the next one brings him down.
Is that Edwards?
Jimmy Edwards. He shook Lucas Ramirez, number 38. And there's a Olivas Restoration and Solar penalty flag.
Let's see. Coach Cope is indicating that somebody needs to go.
He said he told Squeaky English earlier in the season, if something goes wrong, it's my fault. Blame me.
That's right. And here we go. Got to have a little discussion. Let's see. Personal foul. Helmet to helmet. 15 yards. Bring up a first down.
Here's the Medical Arts Pharmacy instant replay. Here's Edwards. Bam, not there.
I don't know that was helmet to helmet. I'm gonna defend him there. That looked like it was shoulder to shoulder, but probably from that angle it looked helmet to helmet. So we'll take it.
On first down from the 25. Stribling will go in motion to be wide to the far side. Squeaky throwing. Got it to Edwards. It'll be first and goal. Down at the 5-yard line. Medical Arts Pharmacy instant replay. Across the middle.
Just found that soft spot. Cut through there.
First and goal, Bobcats. They're not finished yet. In the Angelo MRI red zone. Hewitt in motion. English looking back the other way. Throws. They go up for it and incomplete. Bring up second and goal.
6:52.
Bobcats have all their timeouts.
And that incomplete pass, that was an okay play. You know, if you got the touchdown, that was good. Incomplete, okay.
You know, the big guys have been doing a good job protecting English tonight. Chase Cole, Junior Kalamafani, Kyler Price.
There we go.
Touchdown. It's an Alpha Paving Bobcat touchdown. Elijah Allen puts the pigskin in the promised land for the Cats. Now I'm starting to have to do math in my head to see.
Well, and they had set that up. They set those passing plays up, set it up, and then you hand it off right up the middle. There was no, you had more numbers for Bobcats than you did for Bulldogs.
Dick's Key Shop Safe and Lock Company, 2-point conversion try. English rolling right, throwing, got a man in the back of the end zone. Edwards makes the catch.
Yep.
He took a hit there from JoJo Levins, the junior defensive back.
A little bit of an unnecessary hit.
Came down, was just playing hard. Here's the Medical Arts Pharmacy instant replay.
Playing ball, that's right.
2-point conversion, good.
He's already caught it.
Right there. Oh, oops. Yeah, good job by Edwards. Bobcats hanging in there. It's 49-31. We'll be back after this. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
At Schertz Landscape, we care about the quality of trees that you put in your landscape. Therefore, we grow our trees here locally in the Concho Valley. As a certified arborist, I not only care about the quality of your tree being planted, but I am also qualified as a tree risk assessor. I can evaluate the health of an older tree or the risk that it may have to you and your property. Come see us at Schertz Landscape, where we care about the quality of your trees.
Back in Midland, you're watching Central Bobcats football, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. I'm Darren Prater, along with Arlen Ponder and the Concho Sports crew. Thanks for joining us. You're on a football Friday night in the Little Southwest Conference. Bobcats trail the Midland Bulldogs 49-31. Evan Vaughn. Not sure what the delay is.
There's time.
It's going to be a timeout.
Timeout. Who took it?
The Bobcats or the Bulldogs.
Thank y'all, Captain Obviouses.
Hey fans, check out why First Community is the #1 local auto lender with great rates on new, used, or refinanced autos and a variety of payment options. They can help make your payment fit your budget. Be smart, bank smart. Apply online, 1cfcu.org, or call them at 653-1465. Rates and terms based on approved credit. And thanks to them for presenting Bobcat football on Concho Sports Network, First Community Federal Credit Union. Hey, if you want to watch Concho Sports Network games on your TV live in high def, all you have to do is install our Roku or Amazon Fire TV app. Get them now on either device. Just search Concho Sports on Roku or Fire. You can check it out for the best viewing experience.
And here's the nice thing this year. If you're a Central fan, you can watch Central, whether they're home or away. If you're a Lakeview fan, you can watch them whether they're home or away.
Onside kick attempt. And goes right to one of the Bulldogs. Blade Brandon got on that. The Schertz Landscape Company kickoff. Bulldogs will get possession at midfield.
Well, here we go. Final in Lubbock. Friendship 56, Broncos 7. 4 minutes left in the game in Odessa. And couldn't take because they reset the score.
Oh.
Somebody reset the score. I know Legacy was up.
But it was close, though.
It was close. 1:15 left in the fourth there at the stadium in San Angelo. Tied up 37 apiece. Stephenville cruising with 10 minutes left in the fourth. 42-24 over Lampasas. And there in Brownwood, 7 minutes left, all tied up at 24.
Hey, I have Legacy ahead, 49-30.
I think that's right.
Goodness me. Permian's O is going to go.
And not sure what's going on at
37, the Chiefs.
They're tied at 37.
Here's McCoy. Still going. Takes several Bobcats to bring him down. And Bryson Sanders wouldn't let go of him.
Number 31 with the tackle, Ryan Sanders for the Bobcats. First down 10.
The Little Southwest Conference. All kinds of shakeups happen every year.
And I think they're in overtime there in San Angelo.
Ooh, McCoy took a hard hit that time. A short gain. It was Perusia that put the hit on him.
Yeah, there is one person that has some yellow shoes. And everybody,
really?
You end up looking and going, oh, is that a flag? No, that is just their shoes. I think it's orange shoes. That's what he's got.
Yeah, I remember 7th grade football, the coach had to come in and pick out shoes. I'd have no idea what size I wore. My mom always picked my shoes. Felt like an idiot. Of course, the coach called us idiots for not knowing.
Up.
Whistle blows. Yeah, it's going to be a
timeout
on the Bulldogs. We'll take it with them. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Cotton farming in the Concho Valley, that's risky business. Specializing in crop insurance and serving local family farmers for over 15 years, Oasis Crop Insurance understands those risks firsthand. That's why year in and year out, from the first seed you plant to the last boll you harvest, Oasis Crop Insurance is your risk management partner.
Oasis Crop Insurance, service from paradise.
Welcome back to Astound Broadband Stadium here in Midland. You're watching Central Bobcats football, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union on Concho Sports Network. Have a timeout on the field. That's no timeouts left for Midland. Central has all of theirs with 5:27 to go in the game. 49-31. Midland leads this one over your Bobcats. Bobcats looking for their first district win after a 3-game winning streak pre-district. Stroman Bridges going to run it himself. He'll get inside the 30-yard line.
Helmet comes off.
Going to have to go out. That's Wyatt Buck, the junior, heading to the sideline, helmet in hand.
And last week we saw helmets coming off, and finally they called a hands to the face.
Bridges with McCoy behind him. 2 wingbacks, one goes in motion. McCoy finds room to run, still going close to the Angelo MRI red zone. He's down at the 22, I believe. Mason Van Sickle on the stop, along with Aiden Perez.
Not before he picks up a first down, and we are in overtime there in San Angelo. 37 apiece.
Lakeview and Pecos.
Looks like Pecos got the ball and is going to try to bring it in for score the touchdown, and then make the Chiefs have to score a touchdown.
Midland Bulldogs in no hurry. And the pitch to the outside, caught. 20, 15 inside the Angelo MRI red zone and thrown down very rudely out of bounds by Mason Van Sickle. Quite rudely.
Quite rudely.
Nails, they call him. Clock at 3:35.
Yeah, I thought he went out of bounds.
Ball on the 13 in the Angelo MRI red zone. Yeah, me too.
Yeah, he was out of bounds. Near as I remember, the ball went out of bounds, but guess so.
Bridges gives to McCoy. They're trying to put this thing away. McCoy running like a man possessed inside the 5-yard line. He's letting everybody know about it. Head to UTEP.
He's just a beast.
He is.
Just a beast. I think he's the second running back in 85 years to go over 3,000 yards at Midland. At Midland High, so.
Yeah, you're right. I had all the numbers on that.
3:04 left in Odessa. Legacy 49, Mojo 38. That's always a great game.
Counterplay, McCoy, Elijah McCoy in the end zone. And that's an Alpha Paving Bulldog touchdown. So Midland High scores on the ground again with McCoy, and that'll pretty much do it for the ball game. Of course, Bobcats, they always play hard till the end, but too much of a deficit this time. They have a pretty good light show, it looks like.
They stole it from us. We got the better one.
Astound Broadband. This used to be what, Grande?
Grande.
Back in the day.
Yeah, I think the first time we went there, you said, "Oh, we're going to Astound Broadband." I went, "Where?"
Ramos with the Dick's Key Shop Safe and Lock Company extra point. You know what my coach would have said to me or to Ramos? You have that mouthpiece for a reason. Get a laugh. So it's good, and the Bulldogs, their fierce running attack, get it done again. Thanks to Medical Arts Pharmacy for our instant replay. It is 56-31. Midland High leads your Bobcats. We'll be back. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
At Texas Bank, we believe in the power of relationships. Our roots are our customers, the lifeblood of our business. We're more than just a bank. We're your trusted financial partner, committed to building lasting connections and providing personalized service that exceeds your expectations. From helping you achieve your financial goals to supporting you through life's changes, we're here for you every step of the way. Experience the difference of banking with people who truly care.
Welcome back to Midland. You're watching Central Bobcats football, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Our kickoffs from Schertz Landscape Company, 56-31. Elijah McCoy gets another one on the ground for this Midland High offense that is pretty fierce, scoring this many points without throwing the ball much at all. Schertz Landscape Company kickoff to the Bobcats, trailing 56-31. Jaden Ramirez. And there's a Olivas Restoration and Solar flag.
And we're going to get 15 extra. I think they got him with a face mask.
Going to discuss it. I was going to say Bobcats on Concho Sports Network at home next week against Odessa, against the Broncos.
The Red Ponies come to town.
Hope you'll join us for that. See what the verdict is here.
Dead ball, personal foul on Central. Oh, okay. I didn't. Let's see.
Damon's using coarse language behind the scenes, and I don't appreciate it.
Oh, did they call it on 88 there?
That would be bright.
Yeah.
Ball on the 29.
Seems a little ticky-tack.
English with no backs. This is Stribling. In motion is that extra blocker. He does a good job of it. Throwing and caught at the 39-yard line. Cameron Mayfield with the reception.
First time we've called his name. Long time. 229.
5'10", 165-pound senior.
They're going to line up and go quick.
Got to. English fields the pressure. Throws incomplete. Had to throw it away.
Nope. And there comes flags from everywhere.
Olivas Restoration and Solar penalty flag, sir.
I think
Cope is
Coach Cope out there.
Boy, he is a race car in the reds.
Well, I think Squeaky got hit late out of bounds, and I think they were trying to separate everybody, and Coach Cope came out to help everybody. Dead ball. Unsportsmanlike on Midland. First down, and the last thing you want to do is have the game end with a bunch of people doing a bunch of stupidity.
I don't think the officials are getting along with each other. Cope was out running hot. Let's take a look at this.
There you go.
That's Lucas Ramirez is 38. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's Aiden Brito, the senior
5
linebacker.
yards out of bounds, and he gives him a bump.
God, we may need to look at that again.
just a bump, but still he's 5 yards out of bounds.
That's
Can't
right.
touch him.
Bump him, he's going to fall. English throwing, going deep.
Oh,
One-handed.
my gosh.
Edwards into the end zone for the Alpha Paving Bobcat touchdown. Snatched it up one-handed for the score. Here's the Medical Arts instant replay.
46-yard touchdown pass. I thought he had overthrown him.
Plenty of protection.
Look at this. Yeah, I'll take that. That's like some Odell Beckham
Man,
catching there.
Edwards is the truth. And just a junior. A lot of good underclassmen on this offense. Dick's Key Shop Safe and Lock Company. 2-point conversion try coming up.
This looks like a track meet's what this looks like.
That's an ESPN highlight catch from Edwards. English has to go back the other way. Everybody's lost except for Squeaky English because he found him a target and zoomed right in on it. Got it. That was Jaden Mack on the reception. Number 80 getting it done, and the Dick's Key Shop Safe and Lock Company 2-point conversion's good. Let's take a look. We all got confused. Here we go.
Outfoxed our cameraman there.
Going right.
Rolls right.
Well, somebody might have the ball already. No. Assume that now. Now he's going to go back left. Finds his man. There it is in double coverage.
Oh, look at that.
Cold as ice.
Mack
English
with
to
the catch.
For the 2.
Yep.
58-37 is the score. Midland High in the lead. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Stick around.
San Angelo, it's time to invest in your home and protect your future. Olivas Restoration and Solar, your trusted partner in roofing, solar, insulation, and fencing. Call Olivas Restoration and Solar today for your free consultation.
Check out why First Community Federal Credit Union is the #1 local auto lender in the Concho Valley.
With great low rates on new, used, and refinance autos, we can save you money. First Community has great payment options and low prices for GAP, extended warranty, and credit life insurance, so we can make your payment fit your budget. So be smart, bank smart, and contact First Community for your auto financing needs.
Welcome back to Midland. Our kickoff's brought to you by Schertz Landscape Company. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. 56-39 the score. And the Schertz kickoff caught around the 33. Is it a final that Legacy has defeated Permian? And
It is a final. Legacy has defeated Permian 49-38.
That's a hard pill to swallow for Mojo being undefeated. But hey, next season they'll upset Legacy, and Legacy will come in undefeated. It just
And I
happens that way.
believe it's a final at the stadium.
Yeah, Pecos has defeated the Chiefs.
45-37 in overtime. However, I'm getting a report that there may have been a penalty on the last play.
Meanwhile, in Midland, 56-39 is the score.
Yep. With some time remaining.
Bulldogs can just do what they do at this point. And the pitch doesn't go very far to Cutter Lang.
Timeout Central.
Well, thanks again to everyone joining us, Bobcat fans as well as Midland fans. We do appreciate it. We'll let you know if you're in the market for a new car or truck, go see the folks at Mitchell Automotive Group. That's Mitchell Toyota on Knickerbocker Road, Mitchell Buick GMC on Sherwood Way. Be sure and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, at Concho Sports on YouTube. And you can always use our Roku or Amazon Fire TV app and get your best viewing experience. Just search Concho Sports on either one, Roku or Fire TV. 1:58 to go. What the heck? What are you laughing about?
How much time do we have left? 1:58. Danica Elizabeth. We have 1:58 left. There's the clock, 1:58. She texts me and says, "Dad, y'all are killing me." It's kind of.
Well, it's not that we.
It's not that we.
It's there's excuses and there's reasons.
Yep. We could do better.
I'll tell you, we've been doing this for several years. My heart breaks with these kids, honestly. But hey, we have several more games. We can rise. And it's not over yet as far as playoffs. Not out of the question yet. Counterplay McCoy. They're going to drive him backwards this time. It just keeps the clock running.
Second timeout by Timeout Central.
I got distracted. You're looking at McCoy. Who hit him first?
25.
Yeah. That's Perusia that got to him first. Took several more to bring him down. Man, he is tough.
Danica says thank you to all of you.
1:48. Game's wrapping up. This one wrapping up, and the Bobcats are going to still be winless in district. A very winnable game against Odessa next week, though, and a game against Friendship to wrap up the regular season, which could be a real good one.
So it's 3rd and 13, or 3rd and 12, sorry. I was looking to see if there was anything else. Yeah, that little Southwest Conference has blown all to pieces.
It'll break your heart. It really will. I mean, if you're undefeated coming into that, somebody's going to knock you off.
Yep.
And Legacy going to do it again to Permian. They have been the flag bearer, the torch bearer for the district as far as being able to compete with schools in the Metroplex.
And part of me wonders if this loss for Central isn't a little bit of a letdown from those last two games being so close and almost getting it.
Be sure and join us at Shenanigans, 7 o'clock Monday. Bobcats Insider. We'll talk to Coach Mark Smith about this game and the upcoming game against Odessa. Come on out. Let's make it a social event this Monday, followed by Chiefs Insider at 8 from Shenanigans Live. McCoy runs into a wall this time. He's still going. He's still fighting for yards. Riley Onis.
Kind of Central takes their last timeout.
Coming off the bottom of that pile, Oscar Herrera. And this will be.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was turnover at downs.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
This is the final timeout for the Bobcats.
They took final timeout, turnover on downs.
We'll take a quick timeout. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Pain is never planned, and recovery time is never convenient. But the last thing you want to do is wait for answers. At Angelo MRI, you are more than a number. We can get you results within 24 hours at a price you can afford. So when you need to get back into the game fast, tell your doctor you want to go to Angelo MRI. We hope you don't need us this season. But in case you do, remember, it's your health, your choice, your MRI.
Welcome back to Astound Broadband Stadium in Midland. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. 1:42 to go in the game. Midland High going to win another one, 56-39 over your Central Bobcats. The Cats hung with them, had their chances, just didn't work out. And tell you what, this Midland team can eat up a lot of clock, and they have some great athletes.
Yeah, I thought it was too. Now it's okay.
Now
Now
they're going to punt it. Gets the punt away. Jimmy Edwards with the fair catch at the 36-yard line.
My bad. I had one too many downs.
Thanks to Damon Bell for engineering things and producing tonight.
Stepping in at the last minute.
We had an illness and we had a last minute. We called him and like, dude, please. And he's a busy man. He's got things going on. He flies the drone.
Yep. That's why we didn't have a drone at the game. Yep.
Yeah, we had to get the pilot here.
Had to bring in the pilot to
engineer.
Be the engineer.
Produce. Board op, what do you want to call it? English with no backs. Throwing and caught out of bounds. Thrown out of bounds.
Number 19.
That's Cameron Mayfield. Made a couple of catches tonight.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
5 in the flight pattern, no backs. Throwing short, Squeaky to Hewitt. He's spun around and doesn't get much after he makes the catch. Jaden Mack, not Hewitt, Jaden Mack.
Yep, 119. Like you said, they're not gonna go down without a fight.
Oh. Caught, cuts to the inside. First down.
Is he going to call that?
Ooh, very close.
It's going to stop the clock so they can move the chains.
Got it. Here's the Medical Arts Pharmacy instant replay.
Number 18 with the reception. Jimmy Edwards. First down, knockout.
Squeaky running for his life.
Throwing, sideline, caught. Inside the 25-yard line.
Just going to move it, hurry up and get in.
That is Edwards.
49 seconds.
Somebody's got this.
He's got the shakes there in the.
English throws, tips, incomplete. Edwards had a chance to one-hand that one, a little too tall.
Just had him turned around wrong.
So Odessa High next week. Looking forward to being back in the friendly confines of San Angelo Stadium.
2nd and 10, 38 seconds left.
Squeaky throws. It's caught inside the 5. Jaden Mack. Great catch in traffic. And it'll be 1st and goal Bobcats from the 2-yard line.
Got to hurry and get set up.
You ever notice sometimes we play our best football when we're behind and there's like 6 minutes left in the game?
Yeah, but they also take the pressure off, and there's Squeaky.
English goes upstairs.
Touchdown.
And English will not be denied the touchdown. Squeaky gets another one. That's an Alpha Paving touchdown. He took a hit on that one. He's tough. Alpha Paving, Bobcat touchdown. The Never Say Die Bobcats. Right up the middle. He tried to go over, and a little scary to see that. Dick's Key Shop Safe and Lock Company with the 2-point.
What's that time left?
38, I think.
It may not be a win.
They do the reverse again. Throwing, caught! They got several 2-point conversions lately. Gavin Johnson does the honors this time. Is that Edwards that threw? That threw the pass? 56-47. And we'll be back. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Dear San Angelo, we share the belief that expectations are meant to be exceeded.
You think a pat on the back and trust should be earned.
You admire those who always do their best and bring out the best in others.
You believe we should always help our neighbor.
You have a history of embracing excellence and professionalism.
You feel the way we treat each other reflects our community's character.
We are proud to say, San Angelo, you are our hometown.
Would you?
Back in Midland, where the Midland Bulldogs are about to get themselves another Little Southwest Conference win. 56-47 over the Bobcats, the Never Say Die Bobcats. An English touchdown, and Gavin Johnson makes the catch for the two-point conversion.
I was going to say before we went to break, this may not be a win, but just taking the ball down the field and putting it in the end zone is a moral victory for sure.
Tipped in the
And
air.
we got
Zayden Norton. Zayden Norton went up and got it. Bobcat football. Hang on. I hope they make a fool out of me. I really do. Come on.
No flags. Look at this kick. And it just, boop, takes that jump.
And one of the Bulldogs went up for it.
Number 4.
Airborne Kolb.
Went up for it, and they did exactly what you're supposed to do and knock him out from underneath it.
That's why they say he's nails, tough as nails.
So
if you've seen these OYB signs, it stands for On Ye Bulldogs. It's the beginning of their school song. Just in case you.
What's going on here? False start. Oh, are you kidding me? Convenient. They're going to re-kick it.
Going to have to re-kick it. Coach Smith is on the field.
The flag is was way over here. Called on this side. Called on the Midland sideline.
If it weren't for bad luck, I'd have no luck at all. Gloom, despair, and agony on me.
Yeah,
so they're going to try it again.
It'll be a penalty, and then it'll re-kick.
Still a awesome effort and recovery from Norton, even if it doesn't count.
Yep.
Coach having a word with the officials. No, Coach Cope was running hot earlier.
And I think he was verifying who was offsides.
Norton is high energy. He's fired up.
Yeah. Just so you can verify whenever you go back and look at film. Okay, yep, you were offsides. See, this is where you were offsides. Use that as a teaching moment.
Thanks to Olivas Restoration and Solar for sponsoring our penalty flags tonight. The good, the bad, and the ugly. So here's the Shirts Landscape Company kickoff from Vaughn. Try another onside.
So from what I understand, that Lakeview game, the final play of the game, there was a controversial call. The referee ran into the Lakeview player as he was catching the ball and about to catch the ball in the end zone. That would have tied the game again and sent them into a second overtime.
Uh-oh.
Controversy. Coming from one of our camera folks there.
The kick from Vaughn. Who got it?
Well, it wasn't us.
No. Midland. Blade Brandon. Now there's some. Coach Cope is. Him and Elijah McCoy. He's like, get out of here.
Go on back to your sideline.
Having some words.
Get.
He did that. He said, go on, get.
Yep.
It's an emotional game.
This is going to be one of those, you as a coach, you have teams that you don't like to play. This is going to be one of those where they're not going to. And as a coach, you also get to grade the officiating team. And, in New Mexico, it was 1-3, and we always had that option to tell everybody they were a 3, which meant that they wouldn't call a game. again. So
we need Dana White to be in charge of everything. I just think and Nick Saban as well.
And this is going to be the best formation of football.
Here's the snap to Strowman Bridges. What a athlete he is. What a great job he's done tonight. These Midland Bulldogs, hats off to them. They're tough. They play Legacy next week. Legacy beats Permian. They're riding high. Midland wins tonight. That's going to be a good game next week.
Let's see.
Yeah, that's the ball game.
Yep. Coach Cope coming off, shaking hands.
Oh, yeah.
Coach Smith's already done his pleasure.
And a hearty hug to someone.
And a Laurel and hearty hug.
That's the ball game, 56-47. Bobcats still haven't found that elusive district win this season, but they have a chance to get against Odessa at home next week. We'll be back to wrap this one up right after this with the Pixelcast postgame show. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Would you like a time-lapse of your construction project? Damon Bell Photography and Drone Services. Need to check your roof for hail damage but don't want to climb up that rickety ladder? Perhaps you're selling property. We also cover sports and weddings. Damon Bell Photography and Drone Services. San Angelo, it's time to invest in your home and protect your future. Olivas Restoration and Solar, your trusted partner in roofing, solar, insulation, and fencing. Call Olivas Restoration and Solar today for your free consultation.
When having a truck is essential, you should drive a Tundra from Mitchell Toyota. A Toyota Tundra is a formidable combination of power, space, and technology. Plus, it's a great-looking truck. Mitchell Toyota, where we put the deal back in dealership.
At Schertz Landscape, we care about the quality of trees that you put in your landscape. Therefore, we grow our trees here locally in the Concho Valley. As a certified arborist, I not only care about the quality of your tree being planted, but I am also qualified as a tree risk assessor. I can evaluate the health of an older tree or the risk that it may have to you and your property. Come see us at Schertz Landscape, where we care about the quality of your trees.
Cotton farming in the Concho Valley, that's risky business. Specializing in crop insurance and serving local family farmers for over 15 years, Oasis Crop Insurance understands those risks firsthand. That's why year in and year out, from the first seed you plant to the last boll you harvest, Oasis Crop Insurance is your risk management partner.
Oasis Crop Insurance, service from paradise.
To Midland, you're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union, as the Bobcats fall to the Midland Bulldogs tonight. It's going to be a big showdown between Midland and Midland Legacy, who beat them last season. Weren't expected to. For the Bobcats, a winnable game against those pesky Broncos from Odessa High. It's going to be, oh man, I had an announcement about Little Bobcats too, but I'll
Be sure and read that. Read that.
Absolutely. Let me get it in front of me.
Get it in front while I talk about this.
Alrighty.
So 56-47, Midland, and the first quarter was a track meet, and the fourth quarter was a track meet. You started out at the 6:29 mark in the first quarter with number 2, their quarterback. Bridges taking the ball 5 yards to put it in, extra point good. Then Central kicks a 23-yard field goal.
Evan Vaughn
to make it 7-3. Then Midland goes back. Got number 5, McCoy.
McCoy.
He scores the first of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 touchdowns on the night. And
7?
7. It was a 1 yard run. And then Central, with no time left on the clock for the first quarter, takes it 82 yards all the way back for a touchdown. And to make it 14-10, took it to the house, made a house call. Then to answer McCoy in the second quarter with 10:26 left, he takes it 85 yards on one play to make it 21-10. And then at 1:28, Central, Squeaky 1-yard run to make it 17-21. Then with 10 seconds left on the clock, Midland scores a touchdown. It would be McCoy's third touchdown on the night, and I didn't get the yardage on that, to make it 17-28 Midland. Midland comes out in the third quarter.
Did exactly what they wanted to do.
Drove the ball all the way down the field. 6:21 left on the clock, and McCoy takes it in from 4 yards out to make it 35-17. Then, we went into a lull and nobody did anything for a while. Then we will go into the fourth quarter. 10:51. McCoy takes it in from 7 yards, make it 42-17. Central takes it in. It was number 20. Allen. Is that right?
Elijah Allen.
Elijah Allen. 15 yards to make it extra point was no good, 23-42. Then McCoy again at the 8:02 mark. Runs it 20 yards to make it 49-23. Central, Allen takes it in again, 5 yards, right up the middle. 2-point conversion was good, 31-49. Midland High, 2:42. And say it with me, McCoy, 5-yard run, 31-56. Central turns around, and just 40 seconds later, Jimmy Edwards, number 18, Squeaky hit Jimmy Edwards, number 18, 46 yards, 2-point conversion was good, 39-56. Central with 38 seconds gets the ball back. Squeaky runs it in 2 yards to make it 47-56. Then we got the onside kick, and a mysterious flag came out, and
Zayden Norton did a great job.
It was offsides, and it wouldn't have mattered if we would have scored and put it in. It would have got the 2 point. It would have been 55-56, but the moral side of it would have been great. And, somebody made a comment about why are they even bothering? Well, the reason why they're bothering is that builds that momentum and shows, hey, we can come back. We've done it on this team. We are right there. Those Central Bobcats are right there. They are hungry enough. Were they looking maybe a little ahead, or did they think that they could beat them? Who knows? But you know what? We have to win this game next weekend going in as the last home game, and you have a read there that you need to do.
It's going to be fun against the Broncos. The Bobcats Athletics Booster Club is sponsoring their annual Little Bobcats Night event Friday. I wish they would have had like a little Dublin Lions when I was in school, and you could run out on the field. That would be fun. November 1st, when the Cats play Odessa High next Friday, all youth football players, both tackle and flag, as well as youth cheerleaders, joined by Glen and Lone Star players and cheerleaders, and Little Bobcats Club members are invited to run on the field pregame with the varsity players. It's their day, but it'll be yours someday, and you'll get a taste of it. Join the Booster Club Facebook group by searching for San Angelo Central Athletics Booster Club for all the details, and we will be there for the broadcast, and then hopefully some good things will happen, and Friendship get a win over Broncos, and then Friendship. For Midland, it's Legacy next. Legacy beat Permian. Permian is no longer undefeated, and that's going to be a good game next week between the Bulldogs and the Rebels. Thanks to all of our sponsors tonight. Our presenting sponsor, First Community Federal Credit Union, also Shirts Landscape Company, Olivas Roofing and Solar, Angelo MRI, Alpha Paving, Medical Arts Pharmacy, Dick's Key Shop. We really appreciate all of you guys, and be sure and tell these businesses you appreciate them because they make this possible. Well, another night of Little Southwest Conference action is over. We'll see you at Shenanigans for Bobcats Insider at 7 o'clock. We'll talk to Coach Mark Smith about this one and look ahead to the game against the Broncos. Then Chiefs Insider at 8. But that's going to wrap it up from Astound Broadband Stadium. Arlen, it's been a pleasure.
Always a pleasure. Thank you, Damon Bell, for coming out and last minute and doing it for us.
Yeah.
Thanks to Wayne Heidenheimer out there running the camera. Thanks to all of our sponsors. Thanks to everybody that's listening in and watching. We appreciate it.
Well, we know you didn't enjoy the outcome. If you're a Central fan, hope you enjoyed the broadcast. So we'll see you at Shenanigans at 7 o'clock Monday, and then it's Little Bobcats, and Big Bobcats take on those big bad Broncos. We'll see you then. Be sure and check out our website, conchosports.com, and give us a like and a follow. Social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and at Concho Sports on YouTube. For Arlen Ponder, Damon Bell, Wayne Heidenheimer, and everyone who was a part of this one, I'm Darren Prater for Concho Sports.